Hello, everybody, and welcome back to our little playthrough of Call of Cthulhu. Some announcements before we begin. Mostly just, how's it going? We will not have any Call of Cthulhu session next Sunday because I will not be here, but instead, we will also not be playing Soldiers of the Lich Queen because our season finale was earlier today.
Yeah.
But tomorrow night we're recording a one-shot that will play instead of Soldiers of the Lich Queen next Sunday at 5:15 Eastern Time. That's PM. And Kirkland is running that little one-shot that we're recording tomorrow, and it's going to be...
It's not going to be a one shot. It is not very little.
Yes, it's going to be a whatever shot. We'll figure it out. But part one of that is tomorrow, or is streamed next Sunday, and I am very excited. Also, September 24th is the first episode of our playthrough of Icewind Dale, Rime of the Frost Maiden. We are still in the process of casting for that, so hopefully we can have an update on that within the next couple of weeks. Oh, man, there are some people in chat, huh? Oh, man, seeing those names threw me off. How's it going, everybody? If you like D&D and you like the Ravenloft campaign setting, please check out my D&D adventure. That's on DM's Guild, Ravenloft Sorrow on the Sea. I've made like $30 off of it so far, which is fucking sweet. So more support for that would be really cool, because that would just be fun to do. Speaking of things that are fun, though, last we left off, you all arrived at this farm just outside of London, England, and met the farmer, Clarence Brown. He told you that certain areas of the house were off limits, namely his wife's sick room, where she had died of the influenza a couple years prior. And you all are...
Where he claimed she had died.
Yeah, allegedly.
Where you all were... where you all were sent to investigate the disappearances of Clarence's sheep. You all got quickly to investigating and found guts and weird holes in the barn. A plethora of holes in the barn. Covered in blood. Bloody holes in the barn. And whatever was taking the sheep was breaking in through the roof of this barn.
So dramatic.
After more investigating and during a snowstorm at night, something was attacking the house. Some weird entity. Florence saw this entity licking a window she was looking out. And while Marcel and Jonathan were outside, organs fell from the sky, landing on Marcel's shoulder and blood dripping down Jonathan's face. You all decided to go back in to the house and sleep away the night, essentially, after Clarence showed symptoms of sundowning. He was acting very strange in the house, walking around naked, just staring at walls and stuff. Very unnerving. Just unnerving things he was doing. Morning came, and you all were back to investigating, and you found the entirely flayed flesh of a sheep lying in the snow, with its organs packed tightly inside, with an intestine draped over the window Florence was looking out of the night before. I had a brain fart. Deciding you needed to investigate the house maybe a little further, you decided to break into the wife's room. I believe I said her name was Ethel. You broke into her room and discovered some strange shit afoot. A ritual circle was painted under the bed, with a small lockbox containing a picture of Ethel inside, along with a vial of blood. Soon after discovering this, you also found a diary with a very good luck roll. And in the diary, mentioned that Ethel was seeing something in the closet every night. And the last entry in the diary basically explained there was somebody in the closet staring at her, and then she died the next day, essentially. As soon as that diary was read and you all kind of poked your noses in places where it probably didn't belong, the closet door opened and shit got real weird. You saw the creature responsible for what was going on somehow come out of the... Wait, I don't remember 100%. But quickly enough, The entity was called Spring-Heeled Jack. You found a handout regarding that this demon entity was summoned and had been killing the sheep to kind of get back at the farmer. And before you all could even register, John went into the farmer's room to find the farmer jump out the window to his death, get flayed by Spring-Heeled Jack, and Spring-Heeled Jack flew off with the farmer's skin, or flayed corpse rather. And that's what we're going to pick up with you all staring with John. You're staring out the window down at the corpse of the farmer, completely flayed, or his skin rather. His organs also left behind. The others are in the other room, having just seen Spring-Heeled Jack appear, but not know that the farmer is deceased at this point. But,
All right,
but Spring-Heeled Jack did break through the window in the wife's room, and that's how,
Yeah, that's how we got out, right?
Yes.
Or in? Yes, okay. Are we able to try the door? I remember it was shut and locked and shit before, so.
I mean, I was about to say, all in favor of D-ass in this room here.
Did
Yes.
did the captain make his sanity roll?
He did not.
Ah.
John, I would need a sanity roll, please.
Ooh.
Come on, you can do
Thank
it.
you for reminding me.
Anytime.
Nice. 35. That's a hard success.
Oh,
You feel compelled for a second to just walk over to that window and just drop out of it. And you kind of just shake yourself, like you just shake yourself free of that thought and you're totally fine.
he reaches into his coat, pulls out one of the freshwater flasks, and chugs at it for a minute.
Okay.
Just and then puts it back, shoves it back in,
Okay.
and he's gonna cross himself and head back towards the door. The room he's in right now.
Alex, you're breaking up a little
Yeah.
bit there, buddy.
Oh, thank God! I thought it was me.
Yeah, I thought it was
No,
mine
I
too.
didn't. I missed most of that.
All right, so you go over to the door because I heard little snippets. You get over to
Fucking
the.
Ooh,
Oh no.
R.I.P.
internet.
Well, you get over to the door, and you all see that the three that are in this room, which would be. Oh wait, John's in a different room.
Yeah.
John, the door is unlocked. You can easily just walk right out.
Alex looks like he's frozen.
Yeah, we'll come
a
back to
little
that.
bit.
Yeah.
We'll come back to that. So three of you in a separate the wife's room.
All right, Marcel. Yep, for
right.
helping me give this door a good old shoulder check.
Let's do it.
All right.
All right, so you go to shoulder check the door and it swings open. Oh wait, no, the doors swing into. Yeah, never mind. The doors swing. You guys remember the doors swing inward.
Ah.
So shoulder checking wouldn't
Yeah.
open it.
It was like shut, like by some supernatural force before. So
Yeah, I remember we did
Still-
try.
yeah, being held shut.
It felt like it was being held shut. Yeah,
Oh, like still?
you can certainly try the door if you would like.
We can both give it a shot.
Yeah, I mean, I'll try the door again.
Okay. You reach for the door, and as you wrap your hand around the knob of the door, I will rearrange the chat windows again.
Oh.
But as you reach your hand towards the door, Marcel,
Mm-hmm.
and you grip the doorknob, the door opens without any issue.
Hey, Alex.
Hey, sorry about that.
Hey.
No worries.
Your computer not behaving?
Pretty much.
Ugh. Bummer.
All right.
I know that feel.
So,
I just want to say that I have no fucking idea why I agreed to play Call of Cthulhu. Like,
That's a good question. Like,
I'm so afraid all the time.
Yeah.
well, like every twist and turn, it's like, I hate this. I hate this. I hate you. I hate this.
there we go.
And I'm just like, I love this so much.
But yeah, so you open the door and it just opens like it was never jammed or locked in the first place. It opens up without issue.
Should we bring the orb a little box with the little pictures of us in it to show the captain?
I think that's a great idea. Cap, how you holding up there?
I'm doing pretty good, eh? Just, I think we may have a small problem with this case, so.
Did he wake up?
Yes, has he awoken?
Well, he woke up, but.
Good,
he
because I
won't-
have questions.
I have so many questions.
I would like to interrogate the man.
He threw himself out the window.
Oh.
Well, I mean, at least there's snow outside, so that shouldn't be too bad.
Yeah,
I mean, we
he's
should go get him before he freezes.
Yeah, why are you still standing here?
Let's go. We should go retrieve him.
Except whatever that damn thing is already got him. And he's. And then you see him crack the revolver open and start reloading.
Oh.
Cripes. Okay.
By some incredibly fortuitous chance, can you read Latin?
No, unfortunately, that ain't part of my training.
You all hear what sounds like a giggle, like, and then the sound of like the sound of like a pitter patter of like very tiny feet run down the hallway, just, and then down the stairs.
What was the son's name?
Jack, sorry.
Jack.
He was like a grown man though, you know, he fought to war. I know many 14-year-olds who pretended to sneak into the army, but I think he was of age.
Yeah, I'd say so too.
Should we search?
Well, I think we should have a look at the whole house before we decide what we're gonna do then, eh?
Yes, I'm not following the footsteps of a ghost child down the stairs.
Florence, where are you standing in this room?
I'm in the hallway.
You're in the hallway? Okay, so when you're in the hallway, you heard
we're in the hallway talking to
Okay, so you guys would have heard the footsteps race right past you, and then go down the stairs. But you didn't see anything. You heard the laughter coming from that storage room actually where John was sleeping.
That can't be good.
And the feet scurried past you, and then
and
down
we
the
did
stairs.
not see anything.
No, and then down the stairs right in front of you.
Detective,
Yep.
do you maybe want to take some pictures of the circle? You know, the summoning circle.
Yeah, now that we're not.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, now that we're not, surrounded by darkness, staring down goddamn spring-heeled Jack, I think I can make that work.
You know, I always thought he was just some asshole in a costume who liked to harass women.
Agreed.
Eh.
Oh boy, yeah. Okay, yeah, why don't I check out the crime scene here. Cap, by the way, there may be a slight other complication in this chat, or in this case.
And what might that be?
Alright, so, this thing, okay, there's a lot to go through, but this thing can be called over by means of some eldritch hoo-ha ritual or whatever the hell.
Magic. It's magic.
Magic. Sure, let's call it that for now. And it looks like, not sure kind of the sequence of events, but it looks like the wife was the target. We're not really sure who he was bringing back. We think maybe the son.
That's why we had questions for him.
Yeah, we had him, and then that happened. Great. But so we were kind of poking our noses around, and well, there's a box that had, emphasis on the past tense there, the wife's photo and a bit of blood. Guess what's in there now?
I'm gonna say something not good, eh?
Yeah, I'll give you
Correct.
I'll give you 4 guesses there, champ.
Well, there wouldn't happen to be pictures of us now, would they?
You know what? They actually are.
And the prize goes to the captain.
I mean, really, the picture of me is quite nice.
Yeah, you know
Honestly, yes.
They're very nice pictures.
I mean, the lighting's a little off. You know, you could get your better side a little bit.
Can I go and
Do not
see
have a
them?
bad side.
The pictures?
They have the box.
Do I step inside the room and look at the box? Are they sitting in there?
Someone has the box in their person.
Yeah, I think we brought it with us.
Yeah.
I got the box, and I got the
Florence
diary.
has it. Cool.
But while you're all sitting in the hallway,
Great.
you see a figure out of the corner of your eye standing in front of Clarence's room. It's an elderly woman who looks incredibly ill, and she looks reminiscent of the picture of Ethel. And this elderly woman just stares at you all down the hallway, turns, and walks into Clarence's bedroom.
How
That is a good
fucking wonderful. I love this house. I love being here. Glad I came.
The captain didn't see it, so he only knows that something happened because his back would be to the Clarence's room.
Yeah, it was like right. Yeah, you guys would have seen this elderly woman standing maybe 10 feet behind John, and then just turn on her heels and step into the room.
Either she is a ghost or he has been locking her up in his
What happened? What happened, dude?
Ugh,
Yeah.
Just
old
back to
woman.
the farmer's room.
Yes, let us go and see if he has a handy diary.
Yeah.
So, could I have a cigarette, please?
John is gonna switch out
Mademoiselle.
his revolver for the shotgun that he's brought along, and he's
Okay.
just.
Yeah.
To blow away an old lady.
Yeah.
It's getting real here, man.
What do you
It
think?
might not be an old lady.
Yeah. What do you folks think would happen if I tried to take a picture of that their ghost wife over there?
Only one way to find out. Do it.
All right. Ladke will go around the corner and attempt to.
All right. So you look around into the room. She's not in there.
Crepes, of course. Okay.
But the closet door is open.
Ethel.
Great.
Ethel.
Ethel, dear. You around?
Yeah, because one thing we've learned so far is that calling to the bad shit really is a good idea. He
She may
says,
be a victim.
standing outside the door.
And Jonathan, looking into the room, on the bedside table, there is an open journal.
Well, ain't that just goddamn convenient? All right. He'll go over and take a goosey gander at there.
All right. So you flip through it. There's one notable entry you find right away from December 15th, and it mentions him reaching out to you all in the hopes they'd stumble upon the entity during the investigation and kill it, so it would stop bothering him. You get the idea?
That bastard.
It also mentions how he offered up his son in exchange to cure his wife's illness, and knowing that when he received the letter about his son's death, that his wife's illness should improve. And then it notes that it did for a time, but she eventually succumbed. And it also mentions that the entity didn't appear until after Jack had died during the war. And do you flip through to look for more entries?
Yeah.
Okay. The most recent entry is December 19th, 1922, the night before. So this is the night before. It's like the previous night. Today's the 20th. It mentions that the entity appeared to him during the night, mentioning it knew that Clarence hired the investigators, and now they too would be claimed.
That bitch.
Oh.
And it just says like one last line in the diary. It just says, "I can't live with this guilt."
Great.
Yep,
So, turns out the old guy was having us on from the start. Yeah, he was hoping we would kind of trip over this thing while we were doing our job and
we did.
get it. Yeah, and get it off his tail. And I really hate England. Have I mentioned that?
Now,
No.
I really hate to, lay the blame at anybody's feet, of course. But detective, isn't your main role at the agency to talk to our prospective clients? You didn't get any sense. Where is that intuition? Where is it?
Yeah, that kind of goes down when you're talking to a senile old man whose face looks like a railroad map. It's so full of wrinkles.
Well, clearly, it shouldn't. So what did we learn today? I'm
You
going
paid
to
in advance.
fucking...
The closet door opens even more.
I hate this place. I absolutely hate it.
Because a convenient English to Latin dictionary has fallen from the top shelf and pushed the door.
But you know what, Florence, you know what we learned here? If you have a suspicion about a locked room, we send you in first so you can say hi to whatever we're looking for.
John is going to walk into the room and just shove the closet door all the way open with his shotgun forward.
It's already all the way open.
Oh, great.
So as you get over to it, why is there a staircase going down in this closet?
What a stupid fucking house.
Ladies and gentlemen, I believe we may have found part of the problem, eh?
All right. Well,
there's something here.
And there's a stench coming from up those stairs that is not pleasant.
Florence, you're suddenly feeling confident. Why don't you go first?
Why don't you fucking bite me?
I will.
Marcel, my handkerchief, please.
Someone give me a damn light.
I'm gonna spritz my handkerchief with perfume, hold it daintily over my nose, and plunge down.
Okay.
I will follow with my lighter.
Wait,
Okay.
are we going up or down?
Down.
We're going down.
Okay.
So you start walking
yeah.
down, Florence, and
Marcel is following.
This staircase is littered with cobwebs. So you just thick curtains of dust and cobwebs. The rest of you, that stench is very powerful. It's sweet, but also a familiar rotting scent. And you get to the bottom of the stairs, and there's just a single wooden door at the bottom of these stairs, and it pushes inward. And the stench is, at this point, overwhelming the handkerchief with the perfume.
Ugh, it smells terrible even through my handkerchief. It must be terrible for you.
Yeah, reminds me of my trip to Chicago.
When you grow up on fish and cod, you kind of get used to the bad smells.
Yes, I hate this. It smells very bad. Let us open the door.
John's gonna push past them, and with his shotgun forward, he's just gonna push the door open.
Okay. You push the door open, and there's a wooden rocking chair in the center of this room.
No.
Oh my god, what is your fucking
And
problem?
there is an elderly woman sitting in it with a shawl over her shoulders. It's very dusty, and she's rocking back and forth with her back to you in this chair. Just.
Oh fuck.
All right, Norma, let's get you out of there.
Ethel?
No response.
Ethel, dear?
Mademoiselle, stand back. I'm just gonna walk around to look in her face, which I'm sure is like a normal human face.
Completely rotted to the bone. And
That's cool.
Just. And yeah, just
Is
keeps.
there anything else in this room?
Spot hidden check for me, please, Marcel.
Oh yeah. Let me just. All right.
Oh, I hate it. I hate it so much. I hate when there's
I
always just
rolled
one
so
thing
bad.
in a room, you know?
Yeah, that's a 96. So yeah, nothing.
96.
Yeah.
You're distracted by the corpse of this elderly woman just in the chair, rocking by itself. Just.
So I was gonna ask. It's definitely a corpse.
That's what it looks like. That's what it smells like.
It's like a corpse. Yeah.
What the hell's in the grave?
Out of curiosity, Jonathan's gonna take the camera out, take a picture.
Okay, you take a picture.
Am I able? I can't think of a way to push that roll. Because there's really nothing else in this room, right?
John is gonna step in.
You're distracted by the corpse. You can certainly attempt to try to look again. Yeah, that kind of shape.
Why don't I give that a shot? That's kind of my job to look for things.
No, but I want to look for things and get that skill better.
Yeah, push the roll. Push the roll, please.
I will push the roll. Just really steal my gaze.
Just remember, if you fail a push roll, bad things can happen.
I know.
Is there a way that I can assist? No.
Nope.
No. Oh hell yeah! That's a 14.
14.
Yes.
There's something in her shawl.
I have a good spot hidden. I have to look for dirt.
Fuck.
It looks like there's something down on her waist, kind of covered by the shawl. You can't make out what it is.
Handkerchief, gloved hand. If he had sugar tongs for a little tea set, he would probably use those.
Okay.
But he doesn't. So he's just gonna. Pardonnez-moi, mademoiselle. Nothing funny, I assure you. I merely need to see what clue you probably brought us to see anyways, right? You wanted us to see this. I will just take this and just really cautiously, politely, gonna just grab it.
Okay.
Grab you.
There's a sickening wet and the hand comes with it. And clenched up in the hand is a crumpled up piece of paper.
Bloody hell. All right, we've got the gross basement clue. Let's just.
Sorry, mademoiselle. Just gonna put the hand in her lap and try to get the thing out of it.
Okay, yeah, it's a crumpled up piece of parchment.
Great.
Absolutely lovely to meet you, Ethel.
Let us read this upstairs, eh?
Yes.
Okay. As you all make your way towards that door again, it
Of
slams
course it
shut.
does.
Ethel, love, please.
Okay, wait a minute.
Leave.
Wait a minute. So, it slammed shut inside in John's face.
It did.
He's still standing in the bottom of the stairs.
Yeah. So it slammed. You're on the other side of the door, separated from everybody else.
John's gonna try opening the door.
It's jammed.
Okay, in there.
Absolutely not. No.
As good as we can be with a self-rocking corpse in a chair.
The chair
over there.
immediately stops rocking. It's like a sudden stop. Just.
Why does this keep happening to us? Why am I not on that side of the door? What am I doing?
Hey, you were eager and smack talking before.
And
I don't
then
know what you're
out of
about
nowhere, the chair starts rocking back and forth in rapid succession, just really fast, speeding up almost. And then another sudden stop. And Ethel falls out of the chair. Just.
Oh, let me see. What's the parchment say? Let me see.
Here you are. It's a bit wet.
Oh,
it's
gosh.
it's stained and wet.
Is there anything on it?
I'm going to burn these gloves.
Okay, so you open up the parchment and it says. I see faces in the dark. And there's kind of scribbles of the faces. And they all look flayed.
Oh, God.
You can't make out any facial features, but you just see flayed faces. And then Marcel, your lighter goes out. It's not coming back on.
Merde. Captain, little assistance with that door, huh?
Stand back. And he's gonna try and kick it down.
Okay. Give me a strength check, please.
Detective, your flashlight?
He'll go for the flashlight.
Doesn't turn on.
Of course it does.
Sure.
You know, I'm starting to notice a pattern here.
That is a success.
Okay. You boot the door open, but none of you see the door open. You don't even hear the door open.
Oh, we don't even hear the door open.
And John, on the other side of the door is snow-blanketed woods. And there's a shack, an abandoned 2-story shack, about a couple 100 feet away, hidden within the trees.
I fucking hate this place.
It's can only end in good things.
John is going to shout, "Can you hear me?"
You guys can't hear him.
Anytime you're ready, Cap.
He's gonna
What is taking him so long?
take a step through the door.
Okay. You take a step through the door, and as soon as you step through the other side of the door, you blink, and when your eyes open, the door to the basement's open, and you're on the other side looking at everybody.
Can we see him? Or
Yeah.
Okay, so is the lighter working again?
Yes. The lighter and the flashlight both come on, and Ethel's corpse is not there.
Okay,
Très bien.
great. We
What?
can see.
What the fuck just happened?
Well, we did not find anything useful.
Training.
Yeah.
Just
Well, where the hell's the cabin?
there?
Yeah.
Cabin?
This door didn't just open up to this room just now. What the hell?
What
Great.
do you mean?
I am-
You're clearly here.
When
Yeah.
I opened the door, it looked like it was going outside to a cabin, maybe in the woods. Ken,
I am counting that as a clue, so that I feel that we have accomplished something in this horrible room.
I was gonna say, is there some way he can use like his navigation or natural world skill to tell if it was like nearby?
Yes. Give me a... Let me see here. Yeah, give me a natural world check.
All right, here we go. Does my luck hold?
It does not. That's a fail.
No, it does not. I swear, I don't know where I don't know where it was, but I swear this door just opened out to a cabin, eh?
Hmm.
Something ain't right about this place.
Florence.
Nothing.
What was your first clue, Cap?
Florence,
Yes.
you feel something cold on your ankle.
Why?
Because it's fun.
Because it's called
It
Cthulhu.
is, yeah.
This is what you signed up for. Isn't it great?
I was
Marcel,
like very spooked last week because I was like in a different place too.
I cried last week, so.
Oh no. Oui, mademoiselle.
Can you look at my ankle for me?
Bien. I will look at her ankle for her.
Yeah, there's nothing there.
Nothing.
It just feels like something cold is touching my ankle and I didn't want to look.
Let's get out of here, yeah?
I'm gonna look.
Yeah, there's nothing there.
No?
Ugh, I hate this place. I really hate this place.
Will do.
Yes, it's honest. It sucks.
I am very excited about the whole summoning circle, though. I can't even lie about that.
We should see if the old man had any books on Latin or anything hidden in his place. Otherwise, I do not know how he performed the ritual. It's written in Latin.
Because Marcel and Jonathan have your lights out in the basement at this point, I need both of you to give me spot hidden checks, please.
Can do.
Ooh.
It's the thing I'm good at.
Okay, that's not bad.
That hidden, eh?
I got a 43.
Crap.
43.
Well, it's bound to happen sometime.
Okay, so
I got 83.
all right, you look around, Jonathan, and some cobwebs like fall into your face, and you just those cobwebs are wet, which is very weird. Marcel, through a dense curtain of cobwebs and boxes, like cardboard boxes, you see a door.
There is a second door.
Is there? Yeah, give me a second here. Got it.
Pass a handkerchief to Ladke.
Yep,
Here
thanks.
you go.
Thanks.
I am going to see if it is open.
Okay, so you'd have to move some of the boxes out of the way.
Okay, yeah, I mean, I'll try to shove some of the boxes.
There's nothing in these boxes. They're all empty.
Oh, that's weird. I don't like that.
Yeah. And the door, carved into the wood on the door, is just the words, I can't stop.
Does it look like it was maybe carved by a gross finger knife?
It looks like it was carved with a blade.
Well,
Well,
do we want to push forward?
I mean, I think we have seen all that there is to see in his bedroom, yeah.
Yeah. Florence! Keep that streak going. Out in front.
Fuck
I
yourself.
must insist, mademoiselle. I will do it. Open the door.
Okay, you open the door. The smell of like that rotting meat is stronger in here. But it's a dark room, like incredibly dark. You can see like a faint bit of like daylight coming through a single kind of like beam at the far end of this room. It looks like it's maybe 50 feet away.
This is a big room.
And you can
Look alive.
It stinks. It smells like old stagnant water and
It smells like old stagnant water.
sweet rotting flesh.
And sweet rotting flesh. It is truly disgusting.
Alright. Lackey'll come in with the flashlight.
Okay, as soon as you
Alright, what's in here?
As soon as you aim the flashlight and the lighter finally comes back on, Marcel, about a foot in front of your face are a pair of human legs suspended from the ceiling, and they are extremely pale. Parts of the flesh are like blue and green, and there is just old blood that has dripped off the bottom of these legs into a pool of now just dried blood on the floor. And as you all look around, there are more just figures suspended from the ceiling, about 15 in total.
Oh, wow.
You know, I'm really regretting that comparison to the Chicago meat processing plants.
Yeah, that was a bit prophetic, it turns out. There is more happening here than we know, I think.
It's kind of the smell of dry aged steak.
It smells like dry-aged steak.
Yeah.
Can I look at hold my light up because I'm pretty tall. Hold my light up and see how they're hanging from the ceiling. Are they in nooses or are they on horrible meat hooks?
They're on meat hooks through the back of their skull and out through their mouth.
Wow, I don't like that.
And
I hate it.
We're dealing with a Texas Chainsaw Massacre,
and
but in England.
and parts of their bodies have been cut off. So arms are missing, hands are missing, some feet might be missing off some of these corpses. Other large chunks of meat are missing off the corpses, like the pectorals and the stomachs. One
Nobody ate anything in this fridge, yeah?
One of these corpses looks like it's been split from sternum to pelvis, and everything's been scooped out. And yeah, and then at the end of this room, you see what look like cellar doors that would lead to the outside.
Is there any light shining through the cellar doors?
Yeah, like a thin beam of sunlight.
Okay. So I say we stick close together. We look and see if there's anything useful in this room. We make a beeline to those doors and try to push them open.
Yeah, I say so. Florence, I do love my sarcasm, but you might want to keep your eyes low on this one.
Yeah. I'd have to agree.
And it also looks like all of these corpses have had all of their genitalia removed.
It's a sex
Like,
cult.
it is weird to say that I wish the corpse had genitals. That is a weird thing to say, but I think it is worse that they have been removed, yeah?
Yeah, that's some. I was gonna say some psycho shit, but even the sickos I tailed, this is a whole new thing.
John's gonna poke his head in through the door.
Okay.
There wouldn't happen to be any books in there, would there?
Let us all make haste to the cellar door and we can look
Yeah,
for books on the way.
I'll say probably not, but we'll give her a good look.
Okay. Everyone can give me a spot hidden check. Are you all investigating this room?
No.
No? Who's all investigating the room?
I will.
I mean, I'll probably mostly just be trying to, keep an eye out for anything
John
dangerous.
Okay.
John hands Florence the shotgun, and you go, keep an eye out on her, eh? There might be something popping up.
All right. So.
Wait, I have the shotgun now?
Yes.
Love
So
it.
you're holding this massive shotgun in two hands.
So I need John, Jonathan, and Marcel to give me spot hidden checks, please.
Oh, great.
Okay, that's
Nope.
better. 22 for a hard success.
Okay.
Ooh.
Man,
I fail.
John is not having a good night.
I got a
I
98.
started good.
You did,
A
yeah.
98.
98, yeah.
Okay.
It's not like a critical failure.
I need to see if it is a critical failure.
Oh, shit.
Because based on what your skill level is, there's a chance it could be a critical failure.
I have a 60 in it.
Okay, I will double check to see if that is. If it's a critical failure, we're gonna have some fun stuff happening.
No.
What book do I need? This one.
The bite just falls on him.
Or it comes to
Yuck.
life and bites a chunk out of Marcel.
No. He needs his chunks.
Or one of the split open ones comes down just. Isn't horror fun?
It is
Yes,
fun.
I think so.
Apologies, everyone. It takes me a long time to look up a rule because
New system.
new system.
We don't know how to read.
That's right.
I sure don't.
Okay. You know what? I can't find it. I just want to do this quickly. I'll say one of the there's a little bit of a breeze that comes through the doors, and one of the legs accidentally just hits you in the face a little bit.
Gross.
And it
I feel like he just reflexively just punches it and then is oh.
And when it hits you, there's it's like a little sticky, just
Another handkerchief.
like a strand of
he's
just
gonna hate
blood
that.
just strings off. Since Jonathan succeeded, you find near the cellar door a chest that is locked. It looks like a
Okay.
luggage chest.
Okay. Hey guys, I think I found some. It's not books, at least might have books. Pops the
It's locked.
yes.
Can we maybe look at it outside of this filthy hole?
Yeah, where the light isn't. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll just kind of Well, like, how big is it? Is it like?
It's like a standard like luggage trunk size.
Okay, so like one hand,
2.
two hand. Okay, fair enough.
Shit, we
Alright.
don't have 50 feet of hempen rope.
No.
I know, right?
None of us has 50 feet of hempen rope.
Uh,
But you pick it up.
I pick it up.
Okay, it weighs about 50 pounds.
Okay.
Um,
Yep, that's a big one.
And
can I?
where you're standing, Jonathan, you can see the cellar doors aren't locked at all. You can just easily just push them open and get outside.
Sweet.
Okay, so
And
thanks.
what was that, Marcel?
Oh, I was just gonna say if I could check and see if the cellar doors were
Oh yeah,
locked.
they're completely unlocked. Yeah.
Cool.
All right, let's get this outside. It's heavy.
Okay.
You want the hands with that?
I got it.
All right, so you guys push open through the cellar doors and go. Are you going out through the cellar doors? Because outside is right there.
Yeah, I like, and we can always double back and go hang out in the kitchen if we want to, right?
Okay.
Yeah,
So
with the cockroach sugar.
Yeah.
So- does that mean Florence and John are moving through the hanging body room to get to the cellar doors, or no?
Come on, princess,
because it's pretty big.
he says before escorting her through.
It's actually just Duchess.
As the two of you are walking through, one of the bodies falls off the hooks.
Shrieking. I have the shotgun, yeah?
Yeah.
I shoot it.
Okay. Roll me. I gotta
Just like instinctively like, ah!
Blam.
Okay. Roll me with disadvantage. So roll me percentile dice twice because you're not trained in this. Firearms, rifle, shotgun, please. So firearm is R/S, and you're gonna roll percentile dice twice and take the lower number.
Oof.
Shouldn't I take the higher number?
Oh, that's correct. You take the higher number. That's right.
Right.
Oop, fuck. That is so fucking annoying.
What'd you get?
I rolled a 24 and then a 26.
Oh.
I have a 25.
Yeah, it starts out
Oh.
at 25. Not a critical failure, so you don't accidentally shoot someone else.
Like me.
Yeah.
But you go, and Marcel, right above your head, a hole in the wall, and you can see, turn back and you see Florence holding a shotgun, and smoke billowing out of the barrel.
Captain, I can't believe you did that. Don't just hand the gun off to me after you shoot it. Then she's gonna like drop the
It
still
is-
smoking gun into his hands and just like power walk
Yeah,
to the
let-
cellar doors.
Do you power walk? Do you move? How do you move around the corpse? You move over top or around it?
No, I give it like as wide a berth as I can in the
John
most
steps-
casual way possible.
John is gonna step over it.
As soon as you step over it, you feel something.
I feel
You
something.
feel that nothing is going to happen, and you easily step over it.
Mm.
And you're all in front. You're all by the cellar doors now.
So we are all a bit on edge.
Yeah, let's all just agree. Let's never give the princess a gun again.
And
Again, it's just Duchess.
and John, please remove a shot from your gun.
Luke,
Let us get out of here. We will all wash some cups, pour ourselves a stiff drink, look through this nightmare chest.
Yep.
Okay. So you push open the cellar doors and start climbing up, and you're back outside in the snow in the morning.
Cool.
And at this
Wait,
We're
point,
wasn't it,
definitely
like,
beside the
evening?
house.
No, it's still early.
Okay.
It's still early in the
Okay,
morning,
cool.
roughly. That corpse of the farmer, where his skin was left behind in the organs, you all see that now.
Yep.
It's about maybe 20. It's about 20 feet to the left, and it's just laying there in a pile. And there's about 10 ravens just kind of picking at it.
All right, Jonathan.
Not
I think the
now,
first thing we
Dad.
should do is give this man at least some cover so he don't get eaten by anything else.
Yeah. Wish we had a shovel or something, but yeah, let's get some snow on top of him at least.
Yes, you leave the murderous demon summoner a nice proper burial. We will rummage through his stuff.
Why don't you ladies go put a pot of tea on?
You seriously do not want me to do that.
That's
Yeah.
why I said lady.
Okay?
Yes, sure. I'll go put on the pot of tea.
I'll bring the chest inside, yeah?
Okay. So Florence and Marcel, you head back into the house.
Yeah, I'll carry the chest if...
Front door, or the back door.
That's
You're
cool.
closer to the back door.
I guess, yeah, back door.
Okay.
Yeah, whichever door's closest.
So you get into the
Yeah.
kitchen then, and yeah, you're in the kitchen. There's an alcohol cabinet, a liquor cabinet rather.
What kind of liquors you got?
Let's find something to spike the tea and yeah.
Mostly bottles of rum, very cheap wine, and half a bottle of Irish whiskey.
The whiskey would be lovely in the tea.
I mean, this won't be the worst. You put the kettle on. I will try and open up the chest. Or actually, can I like look through the drawers in the kitchen to see if there's any like keys or any key rings or anything like that?
Give me a
Looking
luck.
for that junk drawer.
Give me a luck roll, please.
Cool. Yeah, let's see what my luck is. My luck is not that great. Oh shit! No, that's a 92.
92.
What is? Okay, this dice is done. It's rolled 2 9s in a row. It's over. It's canceled.
Okay.
Yeah, my luck is 50. So.
Okay. So yeah, you don't find anything like that.
Okay, I haven't found a key.
Nope.
Hmm.
Just a bunch of rusty cutlery
Ugh.
and silverware.
You know, I've decided that I'm not going to buy the farm.
No, at this point, I think maybe we should just barrel it down.
Yeah, you know, the basement full of bodies really cinched it for me.
I mean, I hate to say this, but we may have to go into the nearest village and see if they have a lot of missing people.
It's true.
Mhm.
Also, would it be like very dramatic of me to poison the detective? He's just been so sassy recently.
Please do not poison him. We are under a lot of stress.
All right.
He means well. Or
So, Florence, as you put the kettle onto the stove,
Yes.
it's a wood burning stove. So you put the kettle on,
Great.
and there's still fire in there from this morning.
Love it.
cool.
As soon as you put the kettle on, you wait a couple minutes talking to Marcel and whatnot, and there's a weird squealing noise coming from inside the kettle.
Is there a fucking mouse in this kettle?
I mean, quick, take it off the stove. Take it off the stove.
It's off the stove, of course. As soon as it started squealing, I took it off the stove.
Squealing stops.
I look in the kettle.
There's something floating in the water.
Oh my god, how long do you think this has been in here?
And it's a definitely boiled mouse.
He's been trying to give me tea since yesterday. I
That he
drank
has.
tea last night.
Oof.
And that mouse, though, it's been in there for probably a few days. It's decomposed so much. So what was squealing?
But this couldn't have been. This place is just really, really the worst. You know, just absolute garbage.
What is that weird sound?
I don't know.
My dog's
that
drinking
you?
water.
Oh, okay. I was like, that was a
That's what I
very.
was saying. Is there
sound
like an
effect
echo
you
or
were
something?
doing.
That was a very wet noise.
I thought it was a creepy
no.
kettle sound effect. Like there was something like moving.
Sorry, I just have a very large German Shepherd, so everything he does makes a lot of noise.
So much
It's
noise.
amazing. Florence.
Oh, go Bubba.
But yeah, that mouse has been dead for a few days, and it's just been brewing in this pot, this kettle rather.
Okay, what if I make the detective tea with this gross mouse water?
Absolutely not.
You're right, of course.
That's how you
you're
kill
right.
someone.
We will have our small and petty revenge on him later. For now, I am going to try to jimmy the lock of the chest.
Why don't
Okay.
you just try breaking it? Use the
That-
kettle. You know?
Actually, are there any like cast iron pans that I could just kind of smack and like try to? Because is it like a key or is it like a padlock?
It's a padlock.
Oh yeah, could I like? Is there a cast iron frying pan I could use to just schmuck it?
There is. Heavily rusted though, but there is one.
This needs reseasoning. Yeah, can I?
Give me just a straight. Give me a strength check, please.
Ah. Oh, that's a 24.
A 24.
Yeah,
Okay. What's your strength score is?
strength score is 70.
Okay. So you just and the lock just breaks and falls to the floor.
Who needs a key?
You now have a frying pan.
Yeah. I don't know if I want to keep it. It's gross in
Yeah.
here.
There's like rust flakes coming off on your hand.
I'm wearing gloves.
Yes, it's all over your gloves.
Probably just gonna like peel off the gloves, throw them into the sink, put on a fresh pair.
Okay.
Yeah.
And yeah, you break the lock clean off that chest.
Cool.
I'm gonna put the kettle back on.
Like that.
Okay. You put the mouse kettle back on and start boiling it.
Does it squeal again?
It does not.
Mm.
Okay, then I take it off again.
Okay.
Stop squealing, at least, you know?
And yeah, that luggage chest is now unlocked.
Can I open it?
Yes, you can. You open it. And it's just a collection of random items. There are bobby hats, which are what the police were called back then.
Oh, interesting.
Badges, police badges, nightsticks, like the batons. There's
Mademoiselle.
two complete uniforms total, and a bunch of other just like assortment of clothes and shoes.
Like about 15 people worth
Yeah.
of clothes.
Yeah, about that.
Mademoiselle,
Yes?
do you remember when Clarence said that the police came by and that they did not believe him?
Oh, bloody hell.
Where? Was it taking them so long outside?
Speaking of outside, John and Jonathan, what are you guys doing?
I assume kind of like piling snow on the guy, shooing the
Well,
ravens away.
I think John would have been like, oh, I think we should go find a blanket or a tarp or something and get him covered up, cleaned up a little, maybe.
Well, I thought we were just gonna cover him in snow.
Oh, what happened? The damn birds will dig through the snow, though.
Gotcha. All right. I mean, we could pull something off one of the beds.
Yeah, let's go do that then.
All right. Let's see how that tea's coming on.
All right, so you guys also come through the back door, and you see Florence and Marcel standing in the kitchen. Marcel has that luggage trunk open. Tea is not coming along.
Hmm.
If you want to have tea, it will come with a very steeped, very dead mouse. That sounds like a good way to get very, very sick. And I think I know why the policeman will not be able to help Clarence with his little problem. And I'll just like hold up one of the bobby hats.
Oh.
There are enough shoes for about 15 people in here.
Oh,
Yeah.
And
Florence, actually. Now you've like spent enough time with this teapot, and based on some stuff
What
you,
is-
Leave me alone.
you've told me,
Literally never.
just give me a straight intelligence, or what's the intelligence? Yeah, give me a straight intelligence roll, Florence, please.
Okay. I can do that. I absolutely can do that. 57.
57.
Nice.
I have an intelligence of 60.
There's
so
a
it's a success.
smell that's familiar to you, and a residue kind of on the edges of the interior of the teapot that looks like cyanide and smells like it a little bit. It smells like almonds.
Bloody fucking hell.
So it's probably a good thing.
Yeah.
It's probably a good
Was
thing you didn't
that?
have. It's probably a good thing you didn't have any tea.
What's that there?
Bastard tried to poison us. The bastard's probably been poisoning a lot of
Come
people.
on.
From now on, we are using what I would like to call Fey rules. We do not eat or drink anything suspicious or unknown while we are on a case.
Works for me. Take out the flask.
Just like flasks whipping out of every pocket.
Yeah.
Oh, you know, honestly, it's quite an ingenious method. Adding the cyanide to the kettle.
Yeah, I mean, at his age, he's not exactly conking someone over the head.
No. Do you think he is what? Just he kept offering a life for a life?
Perhaps
It
that's
could
why
be.
Ethel's corpse was still, you know, walking.
I mean, after the first thing didn't work, maybe he kept trying and trying.
Yeah.
Well, well, I was thinking, what if he'd had more practice before he came to his son?
But his son died in the war, yeah?
Yeah, but we don't. The fact that he was all prepared to have this spell going kind of feels like it wasn't just the first time he's done something like this.
It's a good point.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah. On a slightly lighter note, I think we might need a blanket. Put over the guy.
should we go okay. Sure, yes.
Yeah, because I mean, Cap pointed out that we just pile snow on, the birds will just dig right through. So treat it like, like crime scene, you put some over the body.
Well, we could probably take the blanket from his room. I assume he will not miss it.
Probably not, unless he comes back. Knock on wood.
Yeah.
So John is gonna go upstairs and grab a blanket then.
From which room?
Just from the room he was staying in. He doesn't want to go into the Clarence's bedroom
Okay,
again.
so
There is an invisible giggler in there.
so the storage room where that had like no windows, just beds. Okay. Yeah, you open the door. Where'd the beds go? There were beds in here last night. Where are the beds?
I fucking hate this place. He's gonna push open the wife's room now.
This wasn't a bathroom the night before.
He's gonna go down to Clarence's room and open it.
You're staring out of that forest again. The abandoned shack in the middle of the woods. And there's someone walking through the snow towards the shack. There's an axe in their hands and it's dripping blood, and they're walking towards the shack.
The captain is gonna yell, John! Jonathan, get up here!
Great. I'm up.
Alright. John, you make your way up the stairs, you walk towards where John is, and you look where he's looking through. He's just looking into Clarence's room.
Yeah, did you notice something else in Clarence's room?
What room? You don't see the cabin?
No, I just see the room. Are you feeling okay?
John's gonna step out into the snow.
Okay. Jonathan, it looks like he just steps into the room, and John, you step, and then again, you blink and you're in the room.
You sure that's fresh water in your flask, buddy?
He's gonna pull out 2 flasks, open them both, sniff one, sniff the other. Yeah,
That's
but
not. No.
I think I'm gonna stop drinking the water now.
So
And
when
he's
you when you smell them, they're not water.
what? What are they?
Cyanide.
It has an earthy smell to it. You don't know what it is.
He's gonna pour some out into his hand.
It's a brown color.
Is it like water, like watery still, like
Yes.
a liquid?
Yeah.
He's gonna take like a dab of it and put it to his tongue.
Tastes like earthy mushrooms, kind of.
Fuck's going on here?
All right, what well did you get? You didn't get that from a city well, did you? I mean, those things are. I mean, the stuff that flows into those wells, that's not good. You need a good artesian well to get your water from.
Mr.
I
Ladke,
I filled it here last night.
Yes.
you smell this faint, sort of acrid, burning smell.
Where's that coming from?
It's coming from your person, on your person.
I kind of like look through.
There's some smoke billowing out of your camera.
What the? Oh, that's not good. I still had 2 payments left on this thing.
Oh, it's not broken or anything. Just smoke's billowing out of.
Do I see that does it look like it's smoking to me, or does it just look like it's
It looks
a
like
regular camera?
It looks like a regular camera to you.
What's going on, John?
You're not. It like smoke. You're not seeing the smoke.
There's no, you're not seeing this dirty water?
Do I see the dirty water?
Nope.
I really think we need to burn this place down when we leave.
I need both of you to give me sanity checks, please.
Can do.
Oh, great. This is going to be the one I fail, isn't it?
I was just thinking the same thing. Sanity.
Oh, hard success.
Okay.
Okay. Hard success.
Nice.
Hey.
You both feel compelled to crawl under the bed. But No, he shrugged that off. That's weird. Meanwhile, Marcel and Florence, what are you two doing in the kitchen?
Waiting for them to get the fucking blanket, I think.
Yeah, I'm not exploring anymore. I fucking hate this place.
I mean, I think we've seen all that we are going to see. I think we should check the little shed to see if there's anything of note there. But other than that, we just need to find our way through the woods, or better yet, find a priest or something. Preferably a priest who knows Latin, yeah?
Florence and Marcel,
Mm.
as you're in the kitchen, I would like you both to give me a listen check.
Ooh, okay.
Very well. Very well.
I think I actually have pretty good listen. I mean, it's not bad. Nope, failure.
Okay.
72.
Alright. Oh. 86.
Okay. You don't hear anything.
Hmm.
What are you two going to do?
I mean, should we go check on them?
I genuinely would not like to do that, actually.
Mm.
I personally was thinking of getting in the car and going home. It's almost Christmas.
Ugh.
Mother and father will be so upset if I die.
Jonathan and John,
Yes.
as you snap out of that compulsion to crawl under the bed,
Mm.
you look at the bed. It looks like there's somebody under the blankets.
Firearms at the ready.
John is gonna pull out his firearm and nod at Jonathan.
All right. You on that end? I'm on this end. On 3.
And on 3, they go
What are you doing on 3?
pulling the blanket off.
Or
Clarence's skin is laying in the bed with all of the organs packed neatly in his stomach cavity.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Cripes. You know,
And you guys hear a doo-doo, 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 doo-doo.
like a heartbeat.
Yeah,
Is it coming from inside the skin?
it is.
I ain't proud of this. I'm gonna push the skin over with his the barrel of his Luger. See if he can.
The heart's beating.
You know, I think I'm gonna go vegetarian after this. I don't know about you. I don't think I can look at a steak the same.
The other organs start beating as well. Doo-doo, doo-doo, like pulsing. Just doo-doo.
All right, out the room, out the room, out the room.
As you
John is gonna follow with his weapon out.
the skin sits upright in bed.
John shoots it.
Okay, make me a roll with your handgun, please. Or your shotgun, whatever gun you have out.
It would be the handgun.
Okay, give me a roll for your handgun.
That is a fail.
Okay.
Oh, it did such good damage, too.
You guys hear a upstairs, and Jonathan, John, when you both blink, the skin is just laying back down on the bed, and there's no beating sound. But there's
We need
now
to
a
get-
nice bullet hole in the wall above the bed.
We need to get the. We need. we need to be getting out of this house, eh? We need to be
Yeah.
getting out of this fast.
Yep. We can't. I don't think we can trust our eyes anymore.
I don't think just our eyes either.
Yeah.
Let's go get the other two and
Florence,
see.
Marcel,
Maybe head into town.
you hear footsteps coming down the stairs, and you see John and Jonathan come into the kitchen. But John and Jonathan are still upstairs. But you guys don't know that.
The gunshot?
Captain,
okay?
what was that up there? Is there a problem?
Oh, I just saw just a mouse.
A mouse. You
A
shot at a
mouse.
mouse.
Startled me.
Was it the mouse from the kettle? Because yeah, that would be pretty shocking.
I think so. I'm gonna go outside for a minute. And they both kind of just walk outside.
Okay. The windows are pretty filthy. I probably cannot watch them through it.
And John and Jonathan, what are you guys doing? Going downstairs?
We're going downstairs.
All
I
right.
think. We're-
So you guys are in the kitchen. You hear more footsteps coming down the stairs, and you see
The
John and
fuck?
Jonathan again.
I feel like they walk out and Marcel has his like fucking sword cane drawn and is like, Did you come through here just now? And double back?
No, we.
Okay.
All right, we need to compare notes. I think.
There is something wrong in this house.
I think we need to get out of this house.
I agree. We can. Let us go look and see. Check and see if our car is still there.
Okay. So you're all leaving the house?
I mean, yeah.
Okay.
I think so.
You all leave the house. As you all step out the front door, you all feel a really weird sensation. Like the hair on the back of your neck stand up, goosebumps, and a cold sweat. And as you all blink and reopen your eyes, the house has decayed significantly, like it's been abandoned for maybe a couple years or so.
Huh.
Well, okay, then.
Did you find anything upstairs?
All right, so Cap went up.
Mm.
He looked in the kids' room.
Mm.
He says he saw the forest with a cabin, someone walking towards it. I couldn't see
Oh.
shit. I asked him if he was using the right flask, and he said there was like muddy water in it.
Yeah. It looked
And
like.
Yeah, and then my camera was smoking. He couldn't see that.
Okay.
And then I think we both kind of wanted to go under the bed a little bit. And then we shook that off.
I'm very glad that you did.
Us too.
Yeah.
And then we went into the old guy's room
Mm-hmm.
because, there was a blanket there. And
Okay.
there was something under the covers.
Okay.
So we pulled it back.
Mhm.
And guess what was under there? The old guy's skin and his organs.
Oh, I was going to
John?
guess Ethel.
At that point, John is going to peer around the corner and see if the body is sitting beside if there's any trace of the
Yeah.
body sitting beside the house anymore.
Nope. No
Is
blood.
the
No
cellar
no
door
blood.
still there?
Is the what? Still the cellar door?
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's no blood in the snow either, anymore.
Yeah, and his organs started beating, and then he
Oh.
sat up, and that's when Cap took a shot.
Mm.
And then we blinked, and then he was laying down again.
We saw
John.
the two of you come
Jonathan.
down twice.
Come have a look at this.
Yeah.
He's gone. There's no evidence. There's nothing here anymore.
Aside from the photos I took, yeah.
You know, I just really like to talk to this Jack.
I get the feeling talking's not his forte.
And be careful what you wish for, mademoiselle.
I mean, just if he's a deal-making demon, it seems like talking is his forte.
He makes...
Did you not see all that of what happened to the last guy who made a deal with him?
I'm not saying I want to make a deal with him. I'm just saying I want to pick his brain about the deals he makes.
Yeah, I'd like to pick his brain a bit too with frickin' Luger.
Yeah.
Problem being, he'd probably end up picking at yours. Probably literally.
Let...
Yeah.
Keen on sleeping here tonight. Should we see if
Let's-
there's a nearby town?
I mean, let's check on the car first, see if it's still there.
So,
All right, so you're heading into the smaller barn where you parked the car
yeah.
the night before. Okay. You get in there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the car's still there.
No.
The other boxes of this other storage boxes are still there.
But
But what?
So,
I don't know. I feel there was a buck coming.
does it start?
I was going to say, can I like actually look into the hood and make sure like the brake lines are not cut and that the engine is still there and in good repair and such?
Yeah. All still there.
The car appears fine.
But there's a smell. Gasoline.
Hmm.
Ugh.
And you look around. Oh, the gas tank's been punctured.
Oh, so
That's so rude.
that is, yeah.
And where the gas tank has been punctured is a little knife with a note attached to it.
Oh, you said you wanted to talk to him, Mademoiselle Florence.
Yeah.
It appears
Right there.
he's given us a message. So,
Yeah,
Perfect.
pick her up. Take a look.
I'm gonna snatch the knife and look at the note.
Mademoiselle, keep the knife.
I'm going to keep the knife.
Oh, good.
Hide and seek. Your turn.
Wait, I turn to seek or I turn
Yeah,
to
it's
hide?
like, were we seeking or hide? I think we were seeking before.
Is that turn to hide? I don't want to hide.
Hmm.
I feel like he's going to be very good at the seeking part of hide and seek.
I mean, yeah, and like the house seems to have turned into a rotten shithole. So,
And on the back of the note, it continues.
ooh.
The woods is where our game continues.
Oh, the woods is where the game continues. How lovely.
Oh, the woods where there is a small cab. I mean, did the cabin at least look cozy, Captain? Did it look like whoever lives there maybe of some help, might read a little Latin or something?
It looks super abandoned.
Yeah. Well, it done look like it was used for murders. Honestly,
As opposed to the house, which was used
I watched when I saw it. There was someone walking to the.
The car
What
rev-
is
the
your
car
problem?
the car revs to life.
Come in, no.
John is gonna get out of the garage instantly, like out of the way of the
Okay.
car.
What is this, Harry Potter?
Huh?
What's Harry
Who?
Potter?
Friend of yours?
Yes, yes.
Mechanic, perhaps?
And
So we're gonna head to the woods.
the car just
John is just gonna. John is getting a bit frustrated,
the car shuts off.
and all you hear is him yell, "Come out and face me, you damn coward!"
Well, I'm gonna go stand behind the tree while you're doing that then.
the barn door opens from the bigger barn. Just a slow creaking open, just.
Well, look what you did now, Captain.
And you just see darkness and two glowing red eyes and steam billowing out from underneath those red eyes and out into the cold morning air.
Oh, Jack. Hello. Would you like to have a cup of tea?
And then a blur of movement as a cow charges out of the barn, and it looks strange. It's been completely flayed, its organs trailing behind it in the snow.
Ew.
And it's just and it just charges straight for John.
Am I still in the barn?
You were in the smaller barn, yeah.
I'm in the small-
John is gonna fire his handgun another
Oh.
2 times.
So yeah, guns go first, so roll for it, please.
Like, can we all see this, or are the rest of us just in the smaller barn?
Everyone's still in the smaller barn.
Okay.
All right, John, what'd you get?
Oh yeah.
14. Okay. So, I roll to see. No, it's charging straight ahead. So, damage, please.
Yeah.
So roll damage. Just roll. Yeah, for your 5 damage. Okay. So you just aim, and you hit the cow between the eyes. And it continues its charge. Your next shot has disadvantage because you said you fired 2 shots at once.
Yeah.
So, okay. So the second shot misses,
Yeah.
and the cow is going to attempt to gore you with its horns. So, are you trying to dodge or fight back?
He's gonna try to dodge.
All right. Roll me the dodge skill, please. Oof.
Oof.
That is a fail.
It failed worse than you did. So you actually,
Oh.
it grazes your stomach, and it does cut into your clothes, and it cuts into your torso a little bit, but not enough to cause to make you bleed or anything. But you kind of push yourself off of the cow, and it's going to attempt another gore attack. Are you still trying to dodge?
Yes, as he shouts, "Get out! Get help me!"
Okay. So
What the
roll me
fuck am I supposed
roll me
to-
another dodge roll, please.
I'm gonna wrestle a cow.
You're gonna wrestle a cow.
Nope, that's a fail, and that's a bad fail.
That's a bad
How
fail,
bad?
yeah.
Bad fail. Okay. You dodge the second time, and you turn to shout, and you distract yourself for just a moment, and one of these horns gets you in the navel, and goes in and up into your rib cage, and you
Oh!
take. Where's John? John, you take 9 points of damage.
Oh shit!
Oof.
And because of that, I need you to give me a constitution check, I believe, to see if you fall unconscious.
Okay, hard success for that.
All right, so you're holding
Not
onto its
pleasant.
horn, and the horn is buried pretty deeply into your torso, and you're
Yeah.
bleeding profusely. Everybody else hears him shouting, and you come outside.
Does that count as a major wound?
It does count as a major wound.
Okay.
I was gonna say, I think I wrote that I had a first aid kit, just some plasters and
Okay.
thread and stuff in the car. Can I grab those before we
Sure.
run out?
And because that was a major wound, John, you actually fall prone as you come off the horn and land on the ground in front of this strange, deranged cow. And everyone else gets outside, and you see this weird, completely flayed cow, its organs trailing behind it, standing over the severely gored and heavily bleeding John.
John is just gonna go limp. Like,
And
he's
that
not
brings
fighting
us
anymore.
into our first ever combat round of Call of Cthulhu. So,
Dun dun dun.
this goes in order of your dex scores, actually. So there's no
Sweet.
rolling for initiative or anything. It's all just based on your dex. Just everyone tell me what your dex scores is. I'll go John, who's prone on the ground. What's your dex score?
50.
50. Jonathan.
80.
80. I believe it's highest to lowest. Yes, it is. Okay. Just let me write down the names here. Florence.
50.
50. Okay, so you and John will roll, basically contested to see who goes first. Marcel.
So 50.
So the three of you are going to roll together to see who goes first.
Okay.
Every time we have a combat round, I believe. And the cow has a 70. It's the cow.
You're faster than a flayed cow.
So Jonathan, you're up first. You come running out of the barn and you see this cow standing over top of John, who is bleeding profusely from the stomach when there's actually some blood coming out of his mouth.
Okay, well, out comes the Luger.
All right, roll me an attack roll for your gun. The cow is going to attempt to dodge. No, it's going to fight back. So it doesn't roll or anything. It just
Okay.
So if you choose to fight
Yeah.
back, you don't roll to dodge any attacks. You accept an attack if it comes at you.
Okay.
I believe.
That is a hard success from the firearms
Nice.
check.
All right, so you just roll damage for this cow, please.
Okay.
Cool.
Luger.
It's 8
Oh.
damage.
Okay.
Cool. I think if you roll the gun separately on your
Yeah.
character sheet, it'll do everything together.
Yeah.
All right, so you just shoot the cow, and you burst one of its eyeballs, and you actually expose this huge chunk of the back of its head, and some of the brains kind of slide down the back of its head, but it's somehow still standing.
Usually when I put a bullet in there, things die.
All right, anything else, Jonathan? So as for Call of Cthulhu combat, your movement and your action, your movement and action are all considered the same kind of thing, because there really is an action economy in Call of Cthulhu. So you shoot your gun. That's basically what you're doing.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
That'll bring it to the cow,
Ooh. Moo.
who is now going to charge at Jonathan. Jonathan, are you dodging or fighting back?
I would say probably dodging. Yeah.
Okay, so roll me a dodge check.
All right. Dodge, dodge, dodge. There's dodge. Oh, half dex. Yeah. I think I forgot to enter that. So half 80's 40. That's a fail.
A fail. Wow. You both rolled the same number, 80. And the person who, I believe the person who is initiating combat gets, I don't know. Let me check. There's a lot to look up for Call of Cthulhu combat.
New rules, new rules, new rules.
Okay. Okay, so that means no damage is inflicted. Because you both failed, so it goes it charges at you, and it goes to go for the gore, and you step back just in time and narrowly miss the horn going for you. And then with its second gore, it's also going to try to get you again. Are you still trying to dodge?
I am.
Okay. Ooh, that's really good.
Oh no.
Don't say that. And that's another fail.
All right, so
Oh,
you
wow.
stumble backwards, and it kind of comes from an uppercut, and like an uppercut with its horns, and the horn catches you in the thigh meat, and it
Mhm.
actually impales through the other side of your leg. And you take 7 points of damage.
Okay.
And your maximum hit points are 11, so that is also considered a major wound for yourself.
Okay.
So you fall prone, and I need a Constitution roll to see if you fall unconscious.
Can do.
And if you fall unconscious and you fail a con save on your turn, you die.
A critical success.
Dang, you rolled a 1!
Whoa!
Critical success. Yeah, you do not... You don't... You know what? I'll say for the sake of this, you do not fall prone. You're still standing up, clutching onto your leg wound where it's bleeding profusely. And I'll say, yeah, that's the cow's turn, bringing it to John on the ground.
John is.
You're bleeding heavily, so for the sake of this, and you're basically on the verge of unconsciousness, I'll say your attacks will be with disadvantage. I think that's how
Is
it
there
works.
a way for him to?
Yeah, if you stay prone, you have a penalty die, which is a disadvantage.
That's fine. Is there a way I can use the action to try and stop the bleeding, or is that not really a thing?
Let me look at that up.
Yeah, like make a tourniquet out of
There's
like
so
your
many
belt or something.
rules for this stuff. Okay. That would require 1 hour of time to fix your wound, so you cannot. You need an hour
that's
of time
fair.
to apply bandages and stuff.
Then, John is gonna try and pick himself up.
Okay, you can. Yeah, you stand up, blood just oozing out of that wound in your stomach, and your clothes are just soaked with crimson.
He's going to. We're down to 3. John is going to actually. Is there no red eyes in the barn anymore?
No.
Hmm.
The cow's eyes are red.
Mm.
John is gonna take off running towards the garage, and he's gonna go, "Yeah, everyone, get out of the garage!"
Okay, so you're sprinting towards it, blood just trailing into the snow behind you. You doing anything else?
He is reaching. He is reaching for a lighter, and that's it. He's not gonna attack right now.
Okay. Florence. Oh, yeah, for right now, because I forgot to do the contested initiative stuff. But yeah, Florence, what do you want to do?
I rolled a 15 for the contested initiative stuff.
Okay, Marcel, roll me something.
I also rolled a 50.
Roll again. Roll again, please. Both of you.
58.
2.
That's a 17 for me.
So, Florence, you got a 2?
Yeah.
Okay, so going forward, Florence will go first, then John, then Marcel.
Okay, great. How does first aid work?
First aid works as such. So first aid must be delivered within 1 hour, in which case it grants 1 hit point recovery. It may be attempted once, with subsequent attempts constituting a push roll. 2 people can work together to administer first aid with a success granted if either one of them rolls a success. As an exception, it is allowed. An exception is allowed when treating a dying character, wherein the best that can be achieved with first aid is to temporarily stabilize the patient. Treatment of injuries using the medicine skill takes a minimum of 1 hour and can be delivered any time after damage is taken. If this is not performed on the same day, the difficulty level is increased, requiring a hard success. A person treated successfully with medicine recovers 1d3 hit points, in addition to any first aid they have received, except in the case of a dying character, who must initially receive successful first aid, after which they must be stabilized using medicine. Major wound recovery, however, if not given, medicine healing and stuff, You'll regain hit points. For major wound recovery, a con roll should be made at the end of each week of a game time that the major wound box is ticked. If the con roll is failed, no recovery takes place that week. On a success, 1d3 hit points are recovered. On an extreme success, 2d3 hit points are recovered.
So okay. And the cow's still like
Outside with Jonathan.
And sorry, where's the captain now? Is he also with the cow?
He came
No.
into the garage.
I'm sprinting towards the garage, yelling at you to get out of it.
Okay, then I guess I will get out of it.
Oh, I know what you're doing. Okay, so Florence, you're leaving. How far away are you getting from the garage?
I'm gonna head close-ish to the tree line.
So like to the forest, essentially.
Yeah.
Okay, you can easily do that. The forest isn't too far away from here. So you basically.
I'm not gonna
forest.
I'm not gonna go like really too far past the tree line. Probably just like so that need be if a cow is charging me, it's probably gonna. I can just
tree.
like I can just like duck around a tree.
Okay, Marcel.
I mean, I think we all came out to the barn when we heard the gunfire, and now there's like a flayed cow, and John is running at me, bleeding a lot.
Yeah, and you can see Jonathan's also bleeding pretty heavily.
Cool. Do I have anything like flammable on me? No, not really. Yeah, shoot. I will. God, I super don't want to fight this cow.
Right, this cow's fucking us up.
Yeah.
Like you don't want to tangle with the cow.
No, I think I have the most HP, and yeah. Okay, I will try to stab the cow
with your cane sword.
Decapitate it if I can.
Okay.
With my cane sword.
Are you aiming for a decapitation, like specifically?
Is there like a thing about called shots that
I
makes it
think
harder?
there is. Yeah, I think that's for guns only, though.
Okay. Well,
let me check.
Yeah.
Cause. I think you can only do it with guns.
Okay. Then yeah, I'm just gonna try to stab the thing.
Okay, go for it.
Oh.
And it's not dodging, so
Ooh,
it's
okay.
it's just fighting back. So I need to see
Sweet.
what the rules are for that again.
Okay.
I will roll when I find it, because combat is tricky for Call of Cthulhu. All right. Highest level success wins. Draw. The initiator wins. Both fail. No damage inflicted. Okay. So it's gonna try to fight back.
Oof.
Ooh, that's not good.
Love to hear it.
I got a. What did you get?
I got a 68.
The cow got a 61.
What?
So it. So with a fight back,
Hmm.
I think it does get an attack. I need to check. No, I don't think so. I just don't think anything happens.
Okay. Damn.
Yeah, bear with us, folks. It's like our second time ever playing Call of Cthulhu.
We'll get better as we go. That's all.
And
Or we'll
like,
die.
in session 0, we mostly just ran.
That's true.
Like, we just booked it.
Yeah. And even then, one of us almost died.
Okay, from what I'm gathering, if it fights back, it does get an attack.
Okay.
From what I'm gathering, I could be wrong. So are you going to attempt to dodge?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oof.
What'd you get?
Not great. That's a 29. Yes, 29. It's either 29 or 26. I'm pretty sure it's a 29.
And
My
what's
dodge skill is 25.
All right. Well, it failed higher than you did, so you dodge.
Cool.
And that'll bring it to the top with Jonathan.
Okay. Clutching my thigh, hoping an artery didn't get punctured. He's with his free hand. He's gonna do his best, steady the shot, and
Okay.
fire off.
All right, it's fading back, so it gets to roll to see if it can not get hurt by this or whatever. So yeah, shoot your gun.
Okay. All right. As a hard success, 22.
All right, you roll damage, please.
Okay. Oh, I keep rolling fire instead of the actual gun. I'm sorry. So Luger 3.
3 damage. You shoot it in the side of the head, and more skull kind of just shatters, and more brains come out, and it looks like it's barely like alive at this point, but it's still standing.
Okay.
And just be sure you're marking off your bullets.
Yep.
Anything else, Jonathan? Are you standing your ground kind of thing?
He's standing his ground because the other guys are running.
All
He
right.
wants to.
Yeah. And there are no attack opportunities in Call of Cthulhu, I don't believe. So the cow is going to chase after the man that's running away. He's going to chase after John. Actually, you know what? No, it's going to try to do a gore attack on Marcel.
Well, I would like to. So wait, if I fight back and I get better than it,
I believe you can make an attack, yeah.
and potentially not take damage.
Like I think if you fight, yeah, you don't take damage, but I think if you fight back,
Yeah.
you automatically and you succeed over the other creature, you you hit instead of them, so you actually get to roll damage instead.
Okay, just because my fighting skill is a lot better than my dodge.
I think I'll have to like look it over extensively later.
Yeah.
But because very weird combat rules.
Yeah, I'll try to fight back. It's better than dodge, so.
Okay.
Ooh, pretty good.
Okay, what'd you get?
I got a 43.
37.
Oh, boo.
So yes, it still has its horns, and it catches you
Right.
in the side, just kind of like in your pelvis bone, and you actually only take 3 points of damage.
Oh,
Rolled
okay.
real low on that one.
Yay.
So you take 3 points of damage.
Cool.
And what's your max hit points?
12.
12. Okay, so you're fine. And then it is going to go for another gore attack. Oh no, yes, another gore attack because it gets 2. Okay, are you fighting back or dodging?
I'm gonna fight back.
Okay.
44.
41.
Wow, okay. Why? Boo!
And that's it catches you in the like right under the navel, like right under the belly button, like right above the pant line,
Right.
for 4 damage.
I'm at 5.
You're at 5. Oh boy. Everyone dies from a cow.
You believe.
Okay. All right. All right. So, I believe I can fly. No, I can't. Oh, he's terrible. Why'd I sing that song? Oh my god, I cannot remember what to do.
Is it Florence's turn now?
I'm just checking to see when you do. Yeah, I'm trying to remember. What happens if you get certain hit points lowered? Okay, never mind. You're fine.
Yeah, because it wasn't 2 attacks.
Yeah, it has
so
to. It has to be equal to or greater than half your hit points, maximum hit points to be a major wound.
Mhm.
All right. That'll bring it to. Yeah, Florence, because you succeeded. You were higher than everybody else on the contested stuff.
Love that for me. Okay, so I had the box with the pictures and the vial of blood.
Okay.
And remembering back to that train
Mm-hmm.
where the gross beating heart was like a thing. I'm gonna take out that vial of blood.
Okay.
There's only the one in there, yeah?
Correct.
Because it seems like it was a pretty important part of the ritual. I'll uncork the vial, if I may,
Okay.
and slip in a dose of belladonna, and then just shake it up.
Okay.
Be like, let's hope this kills him.
As the cow is about to charge at Marcel again, it just drops dead and starts to dissolve into goo.
Yep.
And John, you get to the garage and you look back and you see the cow just like dissolving into nothingness on the ground into the snow.
John puts the lighter back in his pocket.
Yeah, I knew what you were up to.
You knew what I was up to.
Is everyone all right?
No.
I
Pretty-
recommend.
And you
John
see-
then just face plants, collapses onto the ground.
Which one of you's looking the worst?
I think it's John.
John.
Yeah,
John or Jonathan. They both have major wounds.
yeah.
I will mend. Do you want to? I will take them and. Should we work on them in the garage or in the house?
I feel better just outside, really.
Okay.
And you see Jonathan like limping in, holding his very bloodied thigh, just like,
All right.
yeah.
I will grab our first aid kit and
Oh, I haven't.
head over to the captain and administer first aid if I could.
Okay,
Yeah.
give me a medicine
Can I
check.
help?
Yeah, I'll say
Sweet.
give me a medicine check, but do it with a bonus die. So roll 2 percentile dice twice, and take the lower number. This
Is
just-
it medicine or is it first aid? Because they're different.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, right, you're applying first aid, correct.
Yeah.
So give me a first aid then, please.
Okay.
First aid you generally use to stabilize somebody, but also or give them 1 hit point.
Okay.
Medicine is what you do if you want them to heal a little bit more.
I think the only one with medicine skills is you,
I
right,
don't.
Lucky?
Have any medicine skills myself.
Me neither. I put it into first aid.
I also put mine into first aid. But I got a 27 out of 40, so.
Oh,
Alright,
nice.
so you've successfully given John first aid. So John, you heal 1 hit point. And you're now capable of being healed with medicine.
Cool.
So they start like bandaging up the wound on your stomach, like very tightly, tying like a tourniquet to it. Maybe some painkillers are involved to kind of numb the pain because you did just get gored by a bull.
Watch what your hands are doing.
Oh, stop whining.
And you may put a check mark beside that box
Yes!
to see if you can rank that up at the end of the case.
Mm-hmm.
That also involves anyone tonight who succeeded on their combat rolls with their firearms. You can also put a check mark beside that box.
Yeah, are we able to like? Because Ladke's also looking pretty rough. So can we
Ladke's
go
looking really
and
bad. Yeah.
do first aid also?
Yeah, first aid.
Sweet.
Yeah, you can do first aid on Ladke. So give me first aid check, and I'll see you both are still helping out. So with a bonus die, so roll percentile dice twice and take the lower number.
Okay. That is gonna be 20.
20. All right, Ladke, you also get 1 hit point, and both of them are capable of getting medicine now to heal 1d3, but it takes an hour to heal somebody in that way. So you wrap up Jonathan's leg really tight with a tourniquet and some bandages, and also give him some painkillers so he can pop those and ignore the searing, unbearable pain in their leg.
First you hit the codeine, then you hit the dexedrine.
It did go through, the horn did not go through any bone, it just went all through flesh. Jonathan, you felt the horn scrape a rib, but it didn't, like, puncture anything.
John is just spits a bit of blood out and, all right, thanks. All right.
Yeah.
And, oh,
Yeah, are we able to do some medicine?
let's burn this goddamn house to the ground and find this cabin.
So, who would you like to do medicine on first?
I mean, I don't have medicine.
Yeah,
as
doing
a
medicine
skill.
would likely kill somebody.
Yeah.
Only if it's a critical fail.
Mm.
Oh, I snapped their neck.
Oh no, now you're bleeding out. My bad.
Just these big, strong, manly hands.
So nobody has medicine.
I have like very minor medicine.
No. I have a 1 in medicine. Like,
Yeah.
So you don't. So no one. Okay.
Okay, I have a
Wait.
21 in medicine.
Okay.
I have medicine. Oh no, I have a 1.
Okay.
Great, it's just me.
Are you also working? Are you also using first aid on Marcel?
Oh, Marcel,
Yeah.
are you injured?
I feel like Marcel would probably also just like lift his shirt up and like pull like a little sewing needle and thread and just start like sewing himself up.
Okay, give me a medicine check. This one will be without help.
This
because
one
you're
will be
doing-
medicine or first aid.
Oh, this would be first aid. Sorry,
Okay.
because you have to apply first aid to do medicine. Because
Oh,
first
okay.
aid, you're technically stabilizing people.
Yeah. Ooh. Oh, 28.
All right. So you start sewing yourself up. You get 1 hit point back,
Okay.
but no one's bleeding out anymore.
Okay.
So the cow dissolved. Do we think we're done here? Are the pictures still in the box?
They are.
Have we tried to burn these pictures?
We
haven't.
tried.
Might kill us, but
So I should start with my own picture then.
I was going to say you can start with mine, but maybe we should tend to the injured. Lowers shirt, buttons vest back up, stand up like very straight.
Well, the two of you are very much on death's door right now, so really, about to burn one of your pictures in the grand scheme of things.
sure, why not?
I feel like this is a bad idea. We
All
should
right,
focus-
detective. Odds or evens?
Evens.
Ugh, it was a 1. So I'm gonna burn the detective's picture.
Okay. It doesn't burn.
Alright, so we're not done here, as it turns out. Dissolving the cow wasn't quite enough, apparently. Lovely.
I think
Yeah.
John's gonna sit up. I think we have to find where this all started. I think we gotta go find that cabin.
Yeah.
I wasted my favorite poison.
Do not like that we are playing this game on his terms and not our own.
I don't know
wish
when
I
you
had
have a
some-
favorite poison. That seems a bit. Why do you have a favorite poison exactly?
What? Are you saying you don't have a favorite poison? I feel like
No.
it's much weirder to not have a favorite poison than to have a favorite poison.
No, I say it's very much stranger to have a favorite poison.
I'm not following,
This
honestly.
is appears to be neither here nor there.
No. Like
Maybe it's a rich person thing.
maybe, but even then, like I doubt the Rockefellers have a stack of poison recipes on their desk.
I mean, they should really.
You'd probably be surprised.
Yeah.
Lots of poisonings in the rich circles.
Are there?
It was a whole
Yes.
thing. Yeah. We called it the affair of the poisons, due to an utter bankruptcy of creativity.
You Europeans are really fucking weird.
It's happening in America as
That is
well.
what we say about you Americans. Is the thing.
Why, just
said-
last month I had an American try to poison me.
Who?
Oh, you remember the what was her name? She had really matted hair, you know?
Eh.
Besides the point.
Yeah, I
I caught
stand
the
by
smell.
my statement, though.
So while maybe some medicine is happening, would I be able to look in the shed for like anything useful?
Like the storage barn kind of thing.
Yeah, the storage barn.
Is medicine being applied to anybody?
I'll spend, if Marcel wants to look around, I'll spend an hour working on the captain because I think he's the worst of us.
Okay. Give me a medicine check. While Marcel, give me a luck roll.
Oh,
Or-
a luck roll.
Or
I have
spot
to
hidden.
roll so
You know what?
low.
Give me spot hidden.
Okay, that too. Oh no, fail. 90. Yeah, 93.
Do you want to attempt to push the roll?
I've already pushed one roll tonight. I'm not gonna
Push
push
it.
it.
Push it.
Oh, fine. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna.
Twist my arm, why don't ya?
I'm gonna really start digging in there. I'm gonna start opening stuff. I'm gonna stick my nose everywhere.
Okay, give me another roll.
Ah. Oh, 11.
11.
Yeah.
What would you say you're looking for?
Honestly, I mean, like the main thing that I think Marcel is looking for is he's looking for like any clue as to how this guy got a hold of like a weird ritual book, but he's also just looking for like any kind of useful survival gear if they're going to be going
Okay.
into the woods.
You don't
map of the
find-
area would be lovely.
You don't find any sort of ritual books or Latin
Yeah.
things. But
I'm not surprised.
you find a big fucking axe used to chop up wood.
Hmm.
And a map of the land that shows the directions to the abandoned shack. The axe is like a little worn, but it's still pretty sharp.
Oh, is there blood maybes on it?
There is.
Oh, great.
And hair.
Oh
And Florence, would you get on that medicine check?
See, the thing about that medicine check
no. No. Don't.
is that I
Good.
did it. And I got a 99.
That might be a fail.
Is the thing about that medicine check.
You may have just killed me.
I may have just killed the captain.
Okay, let me check.
I really...
Ah.
I suppose you can push that.
You could try to push it if you want to, yeah. If you don't want to take a 99.
Ah.
But let me check. Let me check if you can push critical fails because I don't want to.
Oof. True.
Let's also just confirm that it's a critical fail. Maybe it's not.
I thought. Yeah. Oof.
Maybe
Okay.
it is not.
Okay. I seem to remember what the name is called. What the name of a critical fail is actually called on here. Oh, here we go. Okay, 100 is always a fumble, which is considered a fail. If the dice roll required for success is below 50, a fumble occurs if 96 to 100 is rolled. What is your medicine
Oh
skill?
no.
20, right?
21.
So that's considered a fumble.
Can you push a fumble?
I am looking that up right now.
I'm really sorry, Alex. I really like the captain.
Oh no.
You guys haven't even gonna come to my townhouse yet.
Oh no.
Okay. 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 It just says that something really bad occurs. Something worse than a straight failure.
But not that you can't push it.
Exactly. It doesn't say anything. Oh, no, does it? Hold on. It
Does that
does
mean
not.
something really-
It does not say you can push a fumble. I believe. Let me check. They may not be negated through pushing. They happen immediately.
Okay.
So Florence, how exactly are you trying to heal that wound?
He's got like a really bad like stomach thing, yeah?
Yeah.
Like, I don't
Insane.
fucking know. I don't know. I probably just have him like lying on his back as I try to like I'll probably like after he's like a little bit more stabilized, I'll like undo the bandages to see how like deep everything is, so I can like get started on
It's pretty
like
deep.
stitches.
Oh, okay. So you start doing the stitches. And there's a lot of blood here. Your fingers are getting kind of wet and slippery. And you drop the stitching needle into the hole and into John's intestines.
How are you doing there, princess?
Oh, I'm doing so good, Captain. We'll have you right up in a jiffy. You wait there.
Give me a... Based on that, give me... Nah, never mind.
You want a deception?
Yeah, I just don't remember the deception thing is called on here. Nah, don't worry about it. Yeah?
Oh god.
So you,
I gotta take a praise and not medicine.
you dropped the sewing needle into the wound and...
Oh god, 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 oh god. It's still like attached to the thread, yeah?
Yeah.
Can I like use the thread to very slowly reel it back up out of the hole?
Give me... Sleight of hand.
Oh god.
Or I'll let you use luck.
I'm gonna use luck.
Okay?
Yeah. Damn.
Oh, okay. 39.
39. Okay. You pull it out. It's still attached to the string. Or the thread.
It really
And that was the hour of medicine right there. You
Yes.
just trying to like gently, without dragging the needle across any vital organs, pull it out.
you know, it's probably best that we just keep the bandages on tight for now. And then we'll come back to the stitches later, is what I'm thinking.
Works for me.
Marcel, did you find anything? She's just like drenched in sweat.
Fumbles are real fun.
Yep, they are.
I love fumbles.
Like as soon as she like no longer has the needle inside of the captain, she goes from like a very steady hand to like she's now like shaking. Like just like I just almost killed this man.
Okay.
Yeah. I was rummaging in some crates. Having a good time.
You see Marcel holding a map and an
Marcel, like axe.
Oh,
I have found evidence, but I have also found a map of the area, so that's great, you know.
Unfortunately, I do not have a handout for that because that was a luck-based find at the top of my head.
Neat.
Hmm.
so what do you think the old man used to cut off the genitals of the people? And why do you think he did it?
Looks like it was the axe.
Not to be incredibly crass, mademoiselle, but based on the manner of hair that is attached to the axe, I think we have found the weapon.
See, I was a little worried that it was going to be the axe. What a horrible way to do it.
I do not know if we need to...
Probably
We might
best,
as well bring the axe with us.
probably best not to delve too deeply into this sick fuck.
Now, his parents always told him to avoid the woods, though, yeah?
Yeah.
So... that is where this little cabin we're headed to is?
Presumably.
And we are going to try our best to not bait the bull, Captain, so to speak. So, should we try to rest and recover or just go for it?
I don't know if there's going to be much recovering we can do without a hospital. I'm really not the greatest at the whole medicine thing. I can do some pretty basic first aid. I can actually do some pretty great first aid. You know, a lot of the noblewomen learned for the war.
Well, it may do us well to find a doctor on retainer.
It's a good idea.
Someone
Good
who does
thinking.
not ask a lot of questions.
Yes, write a note. We'll do that as soon as we get back to London.
Yeah. I do think we should maybe still a little bit, you know, give wounds time to close a little bit, give the blood time to clot. That's so we're not spilling out intestines on the snow the second we get out of here.
We've been here an hour, and I already, and I didn't think it'll be good for us to be here after dark, you know?
Yeah, what time of day is it by now?
Based on the hour and all the investigating, probably 4 p.m.
What I am thinking, though, is that we ought to have some sort of fortifications at night. And perhaps we are to head to the woods to continue the game that we are playing and having so much fun with in the morning.
I didn't know. The note did say go to the forest to continue the game.
Right, so when we go to the forest, we will continue the game. That doesn't mean we need to go into the woods in the dark with all of us spilling our insides outside.
Looking at the map, the shack is about a mile into the woods from your current location.
Okay.
That's at most 30 minutes.
Yeah, with 2 walking wounded.
45 minutes.
You are quite small and the snow is quite deep.
It's probably less deep under the tree cover, no?
Yeah, it's actually usually a lot easier to traverse under the trees.
Just like jabs Ladke in the like.
Why?
Why have you forsaken me?
Funny Frenchman. Oh.
Listen, if you've all got your heart sets on staying for the night, that is your prerogative. I just think, personally speaking, that we can get this settled and we can be on our way back to London. And I really don't want to be here anymore. The house scares the absolute fuck out of me.
I'm suggesting we maybe stay in the car overnight. But if Captain, Monsieur Ladke, you are the two grievously wounded, what do you think we should do?
Kind of a hard call, to be entirely honest with you. Because here's my logic. Either way, we're in danger.
Yes.
Either we go out into the forest and we risk hypothermia, us two reopening the wounds, or getting ambushed by Jack, or all three.
Mm-hmm.
Or we wait in a car, he comes to us. At least the car is like the barn roofs he was breaking into. Those are like old and rotten, right? It might be a little harder for us to try and get into, a car, a metal car.
I would just like to remind you that he, with those horrific hands, flays things very easily and has springs for heels. So I'm not sure really where that matches up with the car.
Yeah. Basically we're screwed either way.
If I may, I say we burn the whole thing to the ground, the house, the cabin, the barn, all of it, and we leave and never talk about this place ever again.
And we go back. I mean, either way, we're still going through the woods to get home because we're not getting it in this clunker.
That's why we burned the damn cabin and the damn house and the damn everything else first. If we destroy where everything started, maybe we can finish this damn thing.
I think the cabin may have been where everything started.
It's already rotten.
We haven't been to the cabin yet.
Not yet, no.
We don't know what the cabin's like.
Nope.
The house is rotted and falling apart.
Right? Yes.
Yeah.
As is the barn, as is this garage barn.
So it looks like significantly more rotten than it did before. Yuck.
I'm with the captain. I thought we burn it down.
Information.
We can start with the house, walk to the cabin, burn that down as well. I think I might be getting a sudden delight for fire. Just something to keep our eye on, really.
I say we burn things down on our way out, and we do not waste any daylight trying to build a big fire enough to burn down my house.
Cabin first. You agree? Ha ha. We talked about it so much that we circled back to me being correct. Cheers to that.
You are not correct. We are just using your wrong idea.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
And of course, you're the only one who didn't get hurt, so of course, you will be going first at the head of the pack into the dark woods with the killer cabin and the Spring-Heel Jack that flays people alive.
I really don't see why you want me to die so badly.
Which reminds me, whatever happened to that cup of tea?
Oh, the kettle was poisoned.
Really?
Cyanide?
With cyanide, yeah. And I know that
we're definitely
it's my
gonna have to
third
go.
favorite poison.
We're definitely gonna have to go check out that cabin then. I want to see what the basement looks like first, right now, though, of this place.
Full of bodies.
You
And
already
strangely empty of genitals.
looked at the basement.
Afterwards, after everything, and not before.
That's where all the bodies were on the
Yeah.
meat hook.
Yeah, that's
Yes, but we walked through while we were still while there was still craziness in the house before we.
Oh, so you want to like go back and like see if there's some like veil that's been lifted or something?
Yeah, that kind of idea.
I suppose we could take a little peek into the cellar doors on our way.
Should we get going soon then? Because the longer we take, the more daylight we burn. And I have a feeling the stronger this thing gets at night.
And also, I quite literally dissolved that cow. Perhaps it weakened it somehow.
One can only hope.
Here's open.
All right, so we're gonna go just to the cabin, or are we gonna go like take a little peek?
Let's go take a little peek.
Okay, let's go take a little peek. Peek in the
Yeah,
basement.
let's take a little peek.
I hate you, Justin.
So,
Like,
John is gonna lead the way, holding his stomach.
absolutely
just
delighted
kinda-
little smile you've had on your face.
Head over to the house
this is
and
my element.
throw the cellar doors open again and peek down, look downstairs.
No bodies on hooks whatsoever.
Hmm.
A great
I think-
moment.
I think the damn cabin's the real plot.
So it's a cabin and not a shed?
It's an abandoned shack.
Oh, okay,
And
you
a
made a shack.
Two-story
Okay.
abandoned shack in the middle of
Oh,
the woods.
A 2-story shack. Okay.
So are we thinking like the shack is where the real bodies are? And like also where Ethel was kind of placed in
If
her sickness?
well,
'Cause
if
that's what I think.
if he tried to raise Jack while his son was still away at war, it could be that he has had time to move the bodies. Perhaps he has buried them in that. How many graves are in the backyard?
15.
Like,
15 or so.
Perhaps.
And he told Florence that they were all members of his family.
I think perhaps we saw something that happened before, perhaps during the war, and the farmer since had time to dispose of the bodies in the family cemetery.
Do you think the farmer and Ethel were like in on it together? They were like a horrific murdering couple.
You read her diary, did you not?
I did, but only like the most recent pages.
Maybe we shall keep it and look at it later. But for now, let us hike through the woods in the
Okay.
rapidly dwindling daylight.
All right. So you start walking through the woods. You can find the road to get to the woods where you drove in through because there was no snow there.
Cool.
You find your way into the forest. There are no paths in the forest, so you're just kind of standing in the edge of the forest right now. And as soon as you get to the edge of the forest, it's much darker than it is outside of the forest. Even with no leaves on the trees or anything, it just seems like just the canopy of this forest is so dense, no light gets through really.
Can Ladke, like, because his leg was specifically injured, can he look around and see if he can find, like, a sturdy looking stick to kind of help him along?
For the sake of this, give me a luck roll, please.
All right. Luck roll. Where's the luck? Oh, there's the luck. That's a fail.
Just a lot of small branches that have fallen off of the trees.
This is gonna suck.
I'll turn on my flashlight.
Okay.
Same here.
Who's leading the way through the forest?
I can offer like Ladke like a shoulder or something if he's struggling.
Yeah. He'll take it.
Yeah.
Okay, so who is walking in front through this forest?
I'm not very good at navigating. Is anybody better at reading a map and following directions?
Does anyone have a compass?
Because I mean, like, I'll do it as like the most healthy person.
John will take the. John doesn't even say anything. He just takes the map.
Okay. The abandoned shack is about a mile to the northwest.
Okay.
And based on everything you're looking at on the map, you guys are coming in from the southeast into the forest.
Fail.
The one skill
Oh no.
that I have like maxed out as much as possible.
Oof, navigate.
No.
Yeah.
But
John is gonna start leading the way in the way direction he thinks they're supposed to be going.
give me a navigate check then. John, I would like a navigation check, please.
Yeah. Okay.
Captain.
That's better.
Oh,
Success.
I was wondering what's happening. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. You feel like you're getting them on the right path, and as you're walking, you get the sense if you took them off the wrong path, you can kind of see bear traps hidden throughout the snow. So whoever was leading and did a really bad navigation check would have stepped into a bear trap.
That would have been me.
And you start walking through the deep snow, and as you're all walking, for about 20 minutes, as this forest starts to get denser and denser, there's something hanging from a tree nearby.
Cool.
But because of the darkness, you can't exactly make it out.
Even with the flashlight.
It's too far away.
Alright.
It just looks like it's pale and white.
Jack, darling, is that you?
Ugh, that's.
No answer.
Ugh. I made a character that's really only good for talking things out, you guys.
I know.
Like, why is she coming on these adventures?
Hell if I know.
I mean, maybe we might have to talk to some people at some
Of
time.
course.
Next time.
Yeah.
If there is a next time.
I'm only good at like fighting stuff and snooping. Actually, Marcel's got like, really good skills. Yeah, but not medicine.
All right. So who's behind John?
I'll be right behind John.
Who's behind Florence?
I guess we'd be kind of like shoulder to shoulder.
Yep.
Because I'm like just helping Ladke along.
Okay, so we'll say
Yep.
Marcel and Ladke.
But after seeing the first bear trap, would I be able to give like my little cane to the captain and be like, use this to poke around?
All right.
Poke, poke.
So now Ladke has a cane to walk with.
Oh, I was giving it to the captain because he's
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
in front. Yeah,
John, sorry.
yeah, John.
Too many Johns.
Too many Johns.
All right. So as you're walking, I do need another navigation check, please. But because you have the cane that you're swinging around to try to find bear traps, you can do so with advantage. So roll me 2 percentile dice and take the lower number. And the snowfall is getting a little more intense, and you can see some little bits of snow blowing into the woods.
And is the white hanging thing still up ahead?
Yeah.
Okay, I love that.
So you guys start to approach the hanging thing from the tree, and that's a sheep carcass hanging from the branches of a tree, almost expertly and cleanly flayed of all skin, and blood is dripping into the snow. You can easily tell this is the kill from the night before, and it is also missing all of its organs.
I think we're getting close then.
I think so.
And in the distance, kind of hidden in a cluster of trees, you all come across a rundown, boarded up, and dilapidated looking shack amidst a cluster of trees, almost as if it were meant to be camouflaged. There is no door to the shack, only an open doorway into utter darkness.
Should I call for Jack?
No. Maybe.
Yeah, I know. I'm also very out of my depth here as well.
And there is an awful, pungent smell of decay wafting from inside.
Let us.
Jack, darling, are you gonna pop out and scare us? Please don't.
No answer.
If we shine our flashlights at the little doorway, is it like illuminated inside, or is it that like weird darkness from?
No, it's illuminated when you shine lights inside.
Oh,
It's
great.
a two-story squat building covered in dirt, leaves, and undergrowth, which is slowly making its way through the floor and up the walls.
Cool.
The main floor is bare, aside from a nearby trap door, where the stench seems to be coming from. It's a very Evil Dead style trap door.
Yeah. Well,
And looking
and
through,
it's 2 stories.
yeah, and looking through, there's a set of rickety, sagging, rotting stairs that twist their way upward in a very claustrophobic-looking staircase that's maybe 4 feet wide.
I'd love to not go up that staircase.
Would you like to check out the trap door then?
So are you guys going into the?
Oh god, I
Shack?
wouldn't like to check out the trapdoor either.
Because you're still standing outside of the shack.
Yes.
We are standing in the snow, being scared.
Yeah.
Um.
Though, realistically speaking, I definitely weigh the less, and those staircases just look absolutely abysmal. So I'd probably have the best chance of not destroying them on my way up.
I think you're probably the lightest among us, though, so.
Alright, I'll take the stairs, you take the trapdoor.
We are not splitting up, are you? No.
Alright, then I'll take the stairs and you all stand sadly at the bottom of the stairs.
We will look on the 2nd floor together, and we will see what we see and maybe die together.
Probably.
So Marcel and Florence are both going up the stairs?
Like, I'll let her, like, I mean, it's a spiral staircase?
Sort of. It's like one of those like not exactly spiral staircases, but those like staircases that have solid walls and they kind of go.
Okay. Can I do like a spot hidden to see if there's any like rotten floorboards or anything like that?
Oh, the stairs definitely look like they're rotting and sagging.
I mean, do I think it could even support my weight? I'm like a large guy.
Probably not.
I do not think that those stairs are going to hold my weight.
No, Marcel, honestly, it'll be fine. It's not gonna be fine.
It's not going to be fine.
It's not gonna be fine.
It's not going to be fine.
Alright, you all just stay worrying here on the bottom floor. I will head up.
Please, do you at least have that weird knife from before? Something?
I always keep a collection of knives on me, Marcel.
Well,
Wait, hold on.
just yell if anything happens, and I will try my best.
And don't worry, I've also still got some Black Widow venom and some cyanide salt on me. So, like, hopefully.
Where Where do you get those things?
I worry that those are a little slow acting.
Not the cyanide salt.
Okay.
Europeans.
I'm gonna head up the stairs, see what's like. But
Alright.
like very
We are not both European. She's
carefully.
English.
All right. As you walk up the stairs, you're doing it very. What did you say? Very
carefully.
carefully. For the sake of this, give me a stealth roll.
A stealth. I'm not known for that. Oh, I'm actually not known for that.
Fumble, fumble.
Again.
Not today, bitch. I got a 25 out of 40.
All right.
Oh, fuck yeah. That's pretty
You
good.
start creeping up the stairs. You can definitely tell if anyone else went up here with you. There would have been a high chance that people would have fallen through the stairs and possibly fallen deeper into the shack.
Ooh.
Sounds like a great way to die immediately.
So you get to the top, the second floor of this shack, Florence. Do you want to know what's up here?
Like, like, no, I don't. I want to take my headphones off so that you can tell everybody else what's up here. But what's up here?
In the middle of the floor is a child-sized bed.
Oh.
And speaking of that bed,
Oh.
there's something laying in it.
Of course there is.
Not moving, looking up towards, staring at the ceiling.
It's got eyeballs.
It does.
Is it just like, is this floor just like one room, essentially?
It's just like a landing, yeah.
Oh, okay.
And it's like just got this kid bed in the middle
With someone laying on it, yeah.
with someone laying on it. Yeah. I'm gonna go check it out.
Okay. It's a kid, probably
Yep.
7 years old, staring blank-eyed, completely like
Jack Junior.
completely glazed over eyes, staring up towards the ceiling, breathing, but not like acknowledging your presence.
This kid doesn't look
You're not there.
in any way
You can't-
familiar.
You
does
can't.
he?
You can't see this kid.
Does
Oh.
this kid look like biologically related to Clarence? Like, do this say like they have or
No.
share any of the same family traits?
Give me.
Oh my god, we could have a foundling.
Give me a. Let's see here.
If I check his pulse, does he have a pulse?
I will use my psychology
Okay.
skill to give this kid
So-
so much
So
therapy.
you touch the kid's. Check the kid. Where are you checking on the pulse? Neck or wrist?
Like, fuck it. We're gonna go with the neck.
All right. You touch the neck.
If this kid bites me, I'm punching myself.
Punch the kid.
There is no pulse,
Oh.
but they're breathing. And their head just slowly turns to the side. Like a wet, like not a wet, but like a dry, crinkling flesh bone sound. Are you fighting back or dodging as it tries to bite your hand?
I'm dodging.
Okay, roll me the dodge check, please.
Okay.
And anyone who succeeded in their dodge checks tonight as well, you can put a check mark beside it.
I don't think I did.
Did 1.
That counts.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I got a 21 out of 25.
Okay, it goes to bite your hand, and you pull your hand away just in time, and the kid just goes, and then stands up, races towards the wall, and it to a corner of this room, and when it gets to the corner of the room, it disappears, into just a pocket of darkness and shadow. It disappears into the darkness,
That's some
Okay.
dreams in the witch house shit.
and you don't hear any footsteps anymore or laughter anymore. It's gone, and no
So
one
he
else
moved-
no one else heard that laughter, by the way.
Out where standing with the rest of the group, John is like, "Can we just burn this place to the ground and just get the fuck out of here?"
I
Can I like look over?
love
the
that
landing?
energy.
Can you do what?
Like if I look over the landing, can I see down to like them?
Yeah.
All right. So I found a bed, with a child. Funny thing, the child, staring unblinking at the ceiling, breathing, which was a nice surprise, but no pulse, which was a horrible surprise. And then the little bugger tried to bite me, and then just ran off and disappeared.
I feel like you could tell us all that while you are down here with us also.
Florence.
Yeah,
Mademoiselle.
Because you're surprised, you don't get a chance to react.
I hate you.
As teeth sink into the back of your calf,
Yuck.
and you take 3 points of damage.
Ouch.
Or sorry, 2.
Still ouch.
As it bites into the back of your calf, and you look behind you, and there's no child there, but there are clearly child teeth marks in your calf where blood is just oozing out of.
Yuck.
Yeah, all right. The little bugger did actually bite me. I'm coming down now.
Please do.
How are you coming?
And we didn't hear that nasty little giggle.
No, you didn't. How are you
Okay.
coming down the stairs, Florence?
How high up am I?
20 feet.
Oof.
Oh,
That's high.
Oh, sorry.
That's-
That's really high. 10.
More like maybe
Sorry, 10
10?
feet. 10 feet.
I'm gonna hang over the banister
Okay.
and ask Marcel to catch me.
I will catch her.
All right. Let me pull up alternate damage rules just in case something happens. Because something in here.
Tall.
I mean, like
reached most of the
realistically,
way
with
there.
me like me hanging, he could probably
Mhm.
just grab my legs
Okay.
from there.
Oh yeah, no, I
All
could
right.
probably.
So,
yeah.
Florence, I will have Marcel make a dex check to see if you can grab Florence, as Florence kind of just lets go.
A dex check.
Yes, please.
Ow.
Dex
But
check.
I'm strong. Oh, Oh my god, okay. No, not that one. Oh, okay. That's a 49.
And what's your dex score?
50.
Ooh.
Ooh.
You just catch Florence, and Florence not hit the floor. It would have been 1d3 damage.
Oh, that would have been fun. Oh, my hero.
And you can see, you can
Hmm.
all see blood just oozing down
Ugh, yeah.
Florence's leg where she was bit by the kid.
This did really suck, though. He just bit me.
Disturbing. Was it maybe the farmer's kid? Did he maybe have another kid?
He didn't look anything like the farmer. Absolutely no familial resemblance. I have no idea who
Bang!
this kid is.
Maybe it's
The
Jack.
trap door bangs open. Just
Okay, I was gonna say it's like a big empty room, trapdoor in the middle, there's nothing else in
yeah,
here.
and it just bang open. And you
Always
see
with the banging
see
and the open.
very pale, white, mottled, like disgustingly decayed fingers come up and grab the edge of where the floor meets the trapdoor. And you just see a set of fingers just going like this, just.
Come on now.
Light it on fire! Light it on fire!
I was actually gonna like
And then a little kid pulls its head up, very Evil Dead-esque. Just you don't want to burn it down.
well, give us
Yes,
a
we
reason
do.
not to, please.
He'll
Since you seem to know so
escape
much about this.
if you burn it down,
Who will
and who
escape?
are you?
victim.
Is this the kid who bit me?
Yeah.
You little bugger!
And then it just lets go, and you hear a and then scurrying. Just.
So,
Oh,
the fuck, right?
yeah, fuck.
Pardon my French.
I mean, perfect English.
And yeah, you can see like the kid's teeth
This is
were,
what I
like, stained,
learned
were
first.
stained with fresh blood from Florence's leg.
Go
Yeah,
to kill that little fucker.
yeah. Or if, yeah, in my French you could say merde.
Yeah, merde.
Tabernacle.
Ah,
Ugh. It's
Vous
so
êtes
cute
sérieux?
how you bastardize the language.
You should see how you should hear how I speak German.
While you're all talking,
Another time.
can everyone give me a listen check, please?
Can do.
okay.
2.
Yep.
Nice. If you haven't
Whoa.
If you haven't
hell
checked,
yeah.
if you haven't checked that off yet, do a check beside it.
Yep.
Oh, I just failed 57.
Okay. And Jonathan, you failed. You said.
I fail.
Okay.
Oh no, I hate being the only one who hears something.
Florence, you
Should we
hear
all take-
Florence. You hear somebody
Headphones
whistling,
off?
like somebody whistling like a creepy kind of tune, but they're whistling. You can hear boots walking through snow.
I'm so afraid. I think it's probably time for us to hide.
In the basement?
In somewhere?
Or should we just like get
I smell your blood.
Can we just get on either side of the hole that is the door and just get ready to jump this
If
fucker?
that's what you guys are doing, I need everybody to make stealth checks if you're
I don't
hiding.
know. I don't know.
I smell your guts.
Oh
Is
my
this
God.
the little kid that's singing?
Nope. It's coming from
It's
outside.
coming from
with the
outside?
smell. I smell your guts.
How do we get rid of this fucker?
Well, if you're making a stealth check, that's with disadvantage.
Oh, okay.
No,
'cause he can smell our guts.
Because John just shouted. So
No,
everyone-
he didn't. He didn't shout. It was like, it wasn't a shout. It was like just like talking to them. Just how do we get rid of this fucker?
Yeah, I got a 95 on my stealth
What's
check.
your stealth?
I
I believe.
my ste-
I think 90 is a fumble is 96 to 100 if you have a certain number.
yeah.
So you didn't fumble.
Is-
I got one off. I got a 19 with my value being 20.
Okay.
Nice.
And Florence, what'd you
I
get?
got a 59,
And your stealth is
40.
okay. So that's a fail. How does Florence fail that stealth check? And Marcel, what'd you get?
4.
Okay, cool.
I did really well. He's gone.
I think she kind of just like gets very afraid very quickly, and tries to like muffle some like scared sobs, like tries to like choke them back, but like doesn't quite manage it.
I hear your tears. And the footsteps stop. And you can just see cold, like, steam breath. Like, not steam, cold steam breath. You can see breath coming through the open doorway. Just. I smell your guts. And the figure steps into the home.
Okay. What do we
What's
see?
the figure look like?
What do we-
You see Clarence wearing a hunting jacket and holding an axe.
Nice. I'm writing that down.
And he freezes and turns towards Florence. And he's going to swing the axe at Florence.
Can I do anything like punch him or stab him?
Maybe we're kind of setting up the ambush, weren't we?
But there
That's
was
up to
there was
the
2
time.
failed stealth checks though, so there is no ambush.
Fair.
Yeah.
Fair.
Is he like that close to me? I didn't think I was that close to the door.
Yeah, he's pretty close.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Dodge or
Yeah.
fight back.
So fight back. If I win, I don't take damage, and then I get to make an attack.
Your attack, if you fight back, your attack automatically hits from what I'm gathering.
Then I'm dodging.
Okay. Let me just find out how much damage an axe does.
Too much for me.
I had the axe.
Okay, give me 1 sec.
He has more than one axe.
Stupid time warping axe.
Okay. All right. I will roll. I rolled very well. What did you roll, Florence?
I rolled a 37.
Okay. Just turns and sinks the axe into your left shoulder down to the collarbone. Just. And that is. 7 damage.
Ooh.
Fuck. Thank God you caught me.
So I need
major wound.
I need you to make a Constitution save roll to make sure you don't fall unconscious.
Bitch.
Because the axe just slams into your shoulder.
Got me.
Yeah.
Con save. You got it.
Yep. If you fail, you fall unconscious, and if you fail another con save, you die.
Upperonies. I fall unconscious.
Okay. Just
Damn.
kind of slumped up against the wall, and he just rips the axe out, and it went deeper than it expected, almost like pretty deep. And then anybody doing anything else? Well, he just kind of stands. He just stands there and just keeps singing that song. I smell your blood.
Yeah, John.
Yeah, I'd like to stab him.
Okay,
Yeah.
so fire your gun and go with your stabby stab. Anyone? And John, I imagine you're shooting too. So
John is actually currently stuffing a handkerchief into the flask of liquor.
Oh, nice.
okay,
So close. 54.
Okay.
So that's a fail.
if he fails more though, yeah, he dodges that just poof, and you shoot the wall. And then dodging, going to dodge He's going to go to dodge Marcel.
32.
You stab him.
Good. Finally, I'm very good with this sword.
So
I
he
should
goes to dodge. He turns, and as he's turning, you get him right in the small of the back, and the sword comes out his stomach at the front. Just.
That's a lot of damage. Because I've got a bonus D4.
You do. He does not have a bonus. He's an old man.
Haha.
Oh wait, he had a bonus of 1
That bitch.
because.
That's really bad.
The axe gets a +1 automatically.
I got a 1 on the D6.
Uh-oh.
Ouch.
But a 3 on my D4, so that's 4 points of damage.
4 points of damage. You stab him through the back. He is an old man, so he doesn't need to make a con save.
Good.
Falls unconscious. Just.
Cool. Can I try to first aid Florence?
Yeah, you can.
Sick. Nope. I have 2 D10s. Let me grab D100. Which one? This one. Oh, hell yeah, that's 25.
All right.
Cool.
Florence, you have 1 extra hit point.
Thank God that's supposed to be a 2.
Oh, wait, because Florence was bleeding, was unconscious. It gets a little different.
Oh, okay,
Sorry.
right. I'm just trying to, stabilize the axe wound.
Yeah, so Florence is stabilized. Florence will need medicine, otherwise she will start to bleed out again eventually after an hour.
But is she still unconscious?
No, she's stable. She's unconscious, but she's
Okay.
stabilized now. So she's still unconscious, but she's not bleeding
Okay.
out. Yeah.
Shit, but none of us have medicine
No.
except for
John is going to walk over to the old man,
Yeah, he's just face on the ground, bleeding out.
look down, and he's gonna walk over to the cellar door where the kid was and rap on the edge of it.
Yeah, the door's open, so
And he's just like the edge of the rim of where the floor ends and it goes to the empty space. He just kind of knocks to see what will happen.
this way. He's not dead. He won't die.
Would you like us to drop him in there for you?
No,
Why not?
they can't be together.
I would like to pick up Clarence's unconscious body and throw him in the cellar.
Okay.
I don't know, unless this thing is reverse psychologizing us. Can I do a psychology check for reverse psychology?
Go for it.
Is it going oh no, don't do that? Yeah.
Or it could be that they merge and become a horrible demon to kill us all.
Right. That's a fail anyways. It's a 63.
You can't tell.
I don't know. I mean, it's telling this thing who bit the mademoiselle is telling me not to do something, so I am going to.
Bring the body close, but don't throw it down yet.
Drops it.
Okay.
Goes like back to kind of like protective.
He fails the death
Florence.
save, so he dies.
Oh, nice.
And as he dies, the body just disappears along with the axe and everything else, like the clothes and everything.
Fuck.
I
Well,
told you
that
he'll be
solves
back.
that. John's gonna hop down into the hole.
Okay.
He's not even gonna look behind him at anyone else.
Or
He's
see
just
how
gonna-
deep it is. Like, are there stairs?
There
Just
are. Yeah.
No.
But you just hop down in anyway. Hanging on meat hooks are the corpses of mostly children and livestock, but some full-grown adults
Huh.
hang here. They look like they've been here since the early 1800s, and the stench
Clarence.
is unbearable. The fresh
Mhm.
corpse of the farmer Clarence hangs down here as well. There are words carved into the corpse of the people that all say, "Mine." And there are 4 vacant hooks.
Gee, I wonder who those are for.
And those are near the corpse of Clarence. There is also a nearby table with a locked drawer on it.
Get it.
And the kid is not down here.
Get down here, guys. I think we found where this all started.
Alright.
I will bring Florence so she's not just like by herself.
Okay.
Down there.
Sure. You all make your way into the cellar, the basement rather, and yeah, you can see all these people hanging on hooks, children, livestock, adults. You can see that they're wearing like 1800s era clothing, so it's not hard to tell. And yeah, the 4 vacant hooks are near Clarence's body.
Ugh.
All the bodies have the words "mine" carved into them, and nearby is a table with a locked drawer on it.
Anyone good at getting through locks, Mr. Detective Man?
And just for the sake of this, I'll say
Yeah.
Florence, you come to consciousness. With
I was gonna
with-
say, can I take a
Oh.
moment to try and revive her?
with
Kind and benevolent God.
with 2 hit
At
points.
2 hit points.
Yep.
Is it just because you want to keep scaring Kirkland?
Basically.
Hate you.
Just does anyone have?
I have like sleight of hand, not locksmith, but sleight of hand.
Oh, good.
I mean, I don't have a
Good
great
with the
locksmith
fucking
skill.
axe.
Hey, Princess. Glad to see you finally woke up.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
Are you able to stand, or should I keep carrying you?
No, I can stand. I can stand.
Lets you down like very gently and like keeps like an arm to like stabilize you, but like very gingerly. Like he's not super comfortable like touching his boss.
Okay.
What kind of lock is it?
Just a standard lock.
And it's a chest?
It's a table with a locked drawer on it.
Like a
Marcel, do you still have the axe?
Mwah.
Fucking hit it.
I'll like try to just cut.
No, didn't the axe disappear?
No.
One that
Marcel,
Well, 'cause
the
there
other
was
guy
one
had.
There was
Oh,
one I
okay.
found
Yeah. Okay, Marcel, just
In-
give me a strength roll, please.
in the shed, not the
Let's try it.
shed.
If it's locked, we'll go in from the top.
So,
Mm-hmm.
Marcel, yeah, strength
Okay.
roll.
Oh, hey, get back in there. Nice, 36.
36. You
I
cut
wish I
up.
could improve my strength score.
You bust
I think
open
it's
the
okay.
top of the table, and you can see some stuff inside that drawer.
I wanna touch it and look at it and
Okay.
see what it is.
You see a set of dog tags.
Are they his son's dog tags?
We'll get to it. A newspaper.
Okay.
A newspaper dated October 5th, 1919. a letter written to Clarence in
Oh my
June of
God.
1917, and a note written in blood penned by someone called J and dated July 29th, 1917.
July 29th, 1917.
Yeah, and because you found the letter, everybody,
Give us the handout.
Give that out.
which I also post in the Call of Cthulhu channel in our Discord after the session.
Ooh.
So, if you guys click on that and magnify it, you can read the letter, and I'll say Florence is reading or Marcel's reading the letter.
All right. I shouldn't be alive. I died. I remember the feeling of my body breaking apart into hundreds of pieces from that mortar shell. I woke up in that shack in the middle of the woods, the one my father always told me to stay away from. I woke up with this insatiable hunger filling my stomach. When I look into the mirror, a face stares back that is not my own, one with putrid gray flesh and red eyes. This is not me. This is some sort of devil. I must be in hell. The devil tells me that my father is to blame for this condition. That is true, he's not wrong. That he sacrificed me to ensure my mother lived longer. The voice says once my father died, I'll be free. It says I must become the instrument of his torment.
Oh shit!
Oh.
Absolutely horrible.
And as you find the letter, you look over and you see a nearby mirror on the wall.
Oh, look, there's a mirror.
And
Lovely.
Spring-Heeled Jack steps out of the mirror and turns to you all and says, "Well, hello, everyone."
Do you want us to kill your father or not? You're giving us really mixed messages.
I don't think this one's Jay.
No, it is.
I was wrong.
He gestures towards the 4 meat hooks. There's a place for you here now.
Maybe we could just have a cup of tea first. Sit down, chat. We can talk about what's happened to you.
We could also kill your father.
He's already dead, and he gestures towards the corpse on a meat hook.
Ugh.
Yes, there's friends.
Then who the hell hit you with the axe, Florence?
Yeah, who hit me with the axe?
My father.
He's the one that controls everything. Who do you think?
No. That was just a apparition of my father.
Ugh.
No, okay. I should point out that when John says that, he's pointing at Jack.
Oh, yes, I am controlling
He
everything.
controls everything. Who do you think did it?
But do you all want this to stop, to go away?
We have made no contract with you. We have made no compact with you.
Jack disappears for a second and reappears behind Marcel, both like those clawed hands on Marcel's shoulders. We can make a deal if you'd like.
No, thank you.
John is going to start slowly inching his way towards the mirror.
Okay. Make me a stealth check.
Now, what could you offer me? Can I do like a fast talk to distract him?
Yeah, go for it.
Heck yeah. Let me just find that skill. Fast talk. Oh, it's not as good as I thought it was. No, that's a fail. That's an 89.
I got the exact same for my fail.
Oh, and he
Gross, gross.
disappears and reappears in front of John.
Uh,
Where are you going, little man?
I thought I'd check my reflection before I died.
No.
No? Is that mirror a little precious to you, old man? And he's trying to fast talk. I'm trying to.
Okay, go for it. Fuck, that's a fumble for me.
That's a success for me.
Why do you care, Mr. Byrne?
You know what they say, you leave a nice looking corpse when you go. Then God does love the man who can appear to him with the unblemished body. And he's and behind his back, he's kind of motioning for someone to
Take
figure
the shot.
this out.
Can I?
Come on, Jonathan.
My- Yeah.
Jack is just gonna take one of those clawed fingers and just kind of run it through John's hair and grip the back of
That's
John's head.
horrific.
That's.
Can Jonathan try the mirror?
Sorry, what do you want to try to do?
Can you try to shoot the mirror?
You would like to. You're going a little soft there, Steve.
Sorry, he wants to try and shoot the mirror.
Okay. Sure, go for it.
Okay.
Please.
Come on.
This is where I crit fail. I guarantee it.
Oh.
Okay. Success.
Okay. You shoot the mirror, and the bullet just ricochets off the glass. And Jack disappears and reappears in front of Ladke and just says, "Well, that was rude."
Oh shit!
And is gonna take one of those claws and just push it under your chin and just rest it there for a second.
Why is he like so like
If
gross? But
if
like
you're gonna try to make me uglier, about 15 people have beat me to the punch.
Kind of a little hot though.
it's like kind of hot. I think like Marcel is just gonna say like in French like.
So for the sake of what's happening here, we're gonna do deck stuff because someone.
Okay.
If we don't do deck stuff, someone could very well die. And we don't want that to happen just out of nowhere.
Cool.
So Jack has a 80.
Oh.
Classic.
But so does Jonathan. So
Yeah.
Jonathan and Jack are both gonna roll just percentile dice to see who goes first.
Okay.
Okay. So you want to roll the lower number for this one to go first.
Right. 14.
You go first.
Okay.
So we'll just get that situated. Yeah, Jack currently has.
I rolled a 38 for 3 of us of ours.
That's right. 3 of you have to do contested. So.
Do we do that?
Yep.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, 82. I'm going last.
Okay, John, what's yours?
43.
And what did you get, Florence?
38.
So it's gonna go Florence,
So it's the same again.
John, and Marcel. Yeah. All right. So you shot the mirror, and it just ricocheted off the mirror like it had no effect. And Jack did not seem to like that. Reappeared in front of you and put one of those metal claws under your chin to push your head up a little bit. What are you doing?
That's a good question.
I feel like just like go for it. Like just like
There may be a
real
mixture
smooth.
of vibes with some Freddy Krueger stuff going on here.
there's
So-
someone Freddy Krueger.
Freddy Krueger's
vibe.
hot, man.
I think like it's just like Robert Englund is like an
Well-
insanely charismatic
Oh, yeah.
actor, so you're like, you shouldn't be hot right now.
I'm your boyfriend now, Nancy. Yeah.
Yeah. So, hypothetically,
Mm-hmm.
this is probably get a disadvantage. The guy is at point blank range right now.
Yep.
Could I try to shoot the mirror again through Jack?
Yeah, I'll say that's with disadvantage for sure.
Okay.
I mean, I still say just go for it, honestly.
Let's take a chance, roll the dice.
The
Okay.
adventure begins.
Begins. He was always behind you, following. Jack was.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right. First shot is a hard success at a 25,
Okay, he's gonna try to.
And-
He's gonna try to dodge.
and
No.
the second one.
He's gonna try to fight back.
Cool.
So both of those are success. One's a hard success at
Damn, that's
25.
great.
One's a success at 26.
Okay, so you shoot through Jack's torso, and you hit the mirror, but unfortunately the bullet just dink off the mirror again. So you can roll damage for shooting Jack.
Okay, that I can do. It's 6 damage.
Okay. Anything else? You can try to like get away from Jack.
Yeah, you can like try to roll away.
Okay. Sure. That'll bring it to Jack then. Who is with ease because he's very quick.
Jack be nimble.
Get-
Shut the fuck up.
Jack, be quick. And he's going to get behind you, Jonathan, and put one of those claws against your throat. Just kind of like grab the back of your head and pull your head back. And just drag one of the claws across your throat. Do you want to dodge or fight back?
He's a quick fuck. He's gonna try to dodge.
Okay. Alright. Jack's claws. Let's go. Oh, that's that's a hard success.
Oof.
And that is a fail.
Okay, so you guys want me to roll damage first.
No. One flaying.
Jack just sticks the claw into your throat and just pulls across, and you take 6 damage.
That brings me to 0.
So that is unconscious. And he's going to take the second claw and go in deeper.
What the fuck is your problem, Jack?
He doesn't want people to shoot his mirror. Fuck with his mirror.
Yeah. Apparently.
That's 12 damage.
It is beyond my hit point maximum.
Okay. So you guys just watch as Jack slits Ladke's throat, and as the arterial spray is just coating everybody, continues the cutting and decapitates Jonathan Ladke and just
I didn't have first aid for that.
and that'll bring us to Florence.
I don't know if this is gonna work.
The mirror seems to be the key. He seemed to get really mad when Jonathan shot the mirror.
Yes. I still have that vial of blood from earlier.
Okay.
That is now mixed with a thing of belladonna. It did a thing earlier. I'm gonna kind of like watching. Like, I feel like as soon as like Florence probably didn't watch the beheading happen. Like as soon as like the artery started going, she like turned and like mad dash to the mirror while like pulling the cork out and just like dumps the blood on the mirror.
Okay. So as you get over to the mirror and you dump it, before you dump it, I'll be nice. You see a inside the mirror, a heart beating.
There's a heart beating.
Inside the mirror.
Okay, I'm no longer doing the blood thing.
You remember the one note said to defeat Jack, you need his heart and you have to burn it. One of the handouts said that.
Yeah.
Fuck! I don't do burning. I do poison.
Gasoline is technically poison. So,
A good point.
yeah.
I'd just like to make a note that the captain is currently standing slightly off to the side with a bottle of highly, highly potent liquor
Can
and a
I?
kerchief shoved into the mouth of the flask,
Can
and a lighter in the other hand.
he walked through the mirror? Can I shove my hand through the mirror for
Yes,
the
you can.
heart and just like
Yeah. You
pull
put
it
your
out?
hand through,
Oh,
and
yeah.
as you stick your hand through, it's very cold in there, and you feel things like slapping all over your hand, but you can't see them.
Okay, to like grab and yank it
Oh,
out.
yank and grab.
All right, you
Does
yank.
it come out?
Yeah, you yank the heart out. You feel like these weird wet things slapping your hand as you pull the heart out, but you now have the beating heart in your hand, just. And you see Jack turn their attention right to you. Just.
Was that my full action, or can I do something else?
That would have been your full action, yeah.
All right. Just like, fuck you.
All right, John. Mr. John Byrne.
John is going to turn to Jack and grin. And he's going to go, I guess you don't know, but my last name is Byrne. It wasn't originally. They gave it to me for a reason. And he's going to light the lighter.
Wait.
And he's going to light the little Molotov cocktail.
I can bring your friend back if you do not burn it.
No, we're burning it.
Why should we let you live?
Imagine having me as an ally. John. And every time, while you're like hesitating, Jack is like slowly just kind of walking towards you with his claws out.
It's gonna be my turn. When's it gonna be my turn?
John just looks at him, smiles, and said, I already had the best damn backup I ever had, and tosses the lit Molotov over to Florence.
Okay,
Fuck!
That'll bring it to Marcel.
Can I... Like, what can I reasonably do in one turn? Because I have my lighter.
Yeah, so there's a bunch of stuff you could do.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just not sure if it's, you know, because it's not like movement, action, whatever.
Yeah. I will... There's other stuff you can do.
Yeah.
What am I looking for here?
Because basically,
there's like things you can do as called maneuvers. That's anything you can think of you can do, and you can make a roll for it, kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
There's like all sort of stuff you can do.
Yeah, because I basically just want to grab the heart.
Okay.
Back away from the gal in the flammable petticoats.
Yeah.
And the very flammable nylons.
Yep.
And just like light that thing up while I'm holding it.
All right. So.
Like I'm just gonna try to burn it.
Okay. As soon as you put the lighter under the heart, that thing goes up like paper. And Jack just races towards you, and as he's about to just rake his claws across your throat, he vanishes with a scream.
I want to give him a saucy little wink before he vanishes.
Okay. And he lets out a scream as he burns up, saying, "You made a mistake." And then
you made it really weird.
And the mirror cracks.
John yells, Florence, dodge!
Like, right?
Right?
Yeah, you threw the Molotov at Florence. Yeah. Florence, I need you to make a dodge roll.
Can I do a dex roll to catch it? Because he threw it to me, not at me.
Yes, it was more of a lob and less of a chuck.
Okay, you can do a dex roll to see if you catch it. If you do not, if you fumble, it hits you and breaks open.
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say. If you fail, it hits the floor and burns. You'll have time to get away. So a fumble, the only way you'll realistically get hurt is if you fumble and you get caught on fire and you don't have a good time.
Okay.
I will
fire blanket her with my overcoat so fast.
Well, I got a 4.
All right, you catch it.
Oh!
You catch
Just like snatch, like not even like she's already like handed the heart off to Marcel, like not even looking, like.
All right, yeah, you catch the Molotov in the air, and the mirror keeps cracking, and you guys see tentacles come out of the mirror, long, slithering purple tentacles, and they wrap around Jonathan Ladke
Oh.
and pull Jonathan through the mirror, and the
Sorry,
mirror
love.
and the mirror closes.
The sight of tentacles.
Please give me a sanity roll.
That is a success.
Okay.
Just
You shrug off the compulsion to follow Jonathan through the mirror. And you all are standing there now, and the shack is decaying. It's falling apart. It's rotting.
everyone out now.
Wait, Marcel, grab the mirror.
The mirror is like this big or so.
Oh, the mirror's like that big.
It's a pretty small mirror, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'll grab it.
Okay, you grab the mirror, and as you
Yeah.
grab it, you can hear whispers coming from in it. But then the whispers stop as it kind of fully, like, the glass fully, like, heals, I mean.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, no, definitely gonna grab that and make sure like a heart doesn't appear in it later.
Okay.
I don't, you know.
And you're all fleeing the shack.
Let's
Okay.
flee. Yeah.
Yeah, you get as soon as you guys all get out of the shack, you see it just decompose quickly, and meld into the snow and disappear.
So how long do we think Clarence was alive for?
He was an old man. If he might have just been murdering people until he got too feeble.
Horrible.
Honestly, I think probably soon after his son died, he probably didn't survive.
So, the detective. What the?
John is gonna take his flask back and just chug a massive.
It's
Drink.
water. Yeah, it's water. It's back to being water.
Marcel's just gonna like, yeah, take a little flask out, pour a bit out for Jonathan, light a cigarette, and just like stare into space for a second.
The man was a hero, and we should remember him as such.
Florence is just gonna like pluck the cigarette out of Marcel's lips and like take a big drag and then hand it back.
Give you.
You got one for me there, kid?
I'm nearly 40, but yes. I know I've aged remarkably well, but now is not the time to be talking about that.
Do you think our car's still fucked up?
Probably.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to walk back to town at least.
So, you all walking and talking through the forest.
Yeah.
Eventually, when you get back to the farm, it's like 8 p.m. at this point, so dark.
Okay.
And you get back to the car just to double check things. Its gas tank was never punctured. And when you get back, the car is the only thing that's left of this farmland.
Oh.
Everything is just gone, like it never existed. Or it just disappeared.
You know, I have to admit, I do feel bad about planning on poisoning the detective now. Though speaking of poisons, Captain, do you have any networks you could maneuver in to get me some more?
I have a couple of interesting individuals I can talk to down in London Harbor.
Great. I suppose we'll have to hold interviews now, won't we? Did Ladke have any family? Should we send money?
I honestly don't know. We never talked about this family.
Yeah, I believe he had some siblings or parents, I'll look into it first. I'm used to it. He isn't the first man I've lost under my watch. And he's gonna take
Technically,
another
it's not-
drink from his fresh water.
All right. As you all stand here, probably getting into the car, Marcel, you now have a weird mirror that had tentacles
Ooh.
come out of it. And
Oh.
are you keeping that axe that you found?
I'm gonna keep the axe.
Okay. You can add a hand axe to your weapon list,
Nice.
and I'll tell you what the
Weird.
damage thing is like on that. It's just called a.
I think-
It's called a hatchet.
He's probably just gonna like mount it on the wall somewhere and
Alright.
like, maybe get a little plaque made that
Alright.
just says like
Sure.
hand axe from the case of the
Horrible
spring
farm.
heels in the snow.
Okay. You all pack up into the vehicle. All of you wounded in some way, one or the other.
Ah.
And make your way back to London. You get to the office. You hang the axe up
Yeah.
above the fireplace. You spend some time in Jonathan's office gathering maybe personal effects to send to family. And over the next couple weeks, you all heal fully. And there's a knock on the door of the office. And it's still just the three of you. You haven't found your new intern yet, if you will. New employee. But there is a knock on the door. Just
Yeah, I mean I'll go get it. I think I'm technically the receptionist.
I guess I'll be the one who like actually talks to people now.
so you open the door, and standing there are a bride and groom. And they say,
Like in a white dress and stuff.
well, no, not like dressed up like that, but they're like,
Okay.
you can tell they're like gonna be a bride and groom. Sorry.
Like a young,
they're like-
young couple or whatever. Okay.
They're like, so we've been looking into wedding venues, and the wedding venue we're looking into we think is haunted. We can pay you $100 or £100 if you look into it for us. You can get half up front right now, and they hand you £50. And say it's in the harbor. We're going to be sailing it to Ireland.
Oh, it's a ship.
Yes. We'd appreciate it if you did the investigation while the wedding was happening.
Oh, that's gonna cost you a little extra, love.
Okay, and they give you another £50.
What would the name of this ship be?
Oh, it's just called the Mary Antoinette.
Auspicious name.
No,
When's the
you
wedding?
need to lose your head. Captain.
The wedding is in about a couple weeks. We're getting married on the open ocean, sailing to Ireland, and we would just like to make sure there's nothing fishy going on the boat. A lot of stories of ghosts, and if you guys could deal with it and make sure no ghosts terrorize the guests, we'd much appreciate it. We could even pay you more if you do help us out.
Is there a reason we have to be doing it during the wedding and we couldn't scope out the boat before it was on the open
Yes.
ocean?
Well, unfortunately, we don't have access to the boat until the wedding.
You know, that actually does make sense,
Yeah,
yes.
the track.
At first it seems very sinister, but, you
Yeah.
know.
We just ask that you bring your best clothes so you can blend in. And all food and drink on the boat will be complimentary if you choose to help us.
I'll bring my medium best clothing.
Oh, okay. Thank
Just-
you so much.
We'll be there.
Marcel's just gonna write a note and like just take a ballpoint pen,
Mhm.
and like when they started going in, because I bought like a dictaphone for the office, would just get the dictaphone recording,
Okay.
and just would probably like write down a little note like, see if Florence can test food for poison,
Okay.
and just tucks it back in his pocket for like a little like note to self.
All right. So with that, they nod their approval. They
We'll help you out, Derry.
thank you so much, and they start to walk away. And
Are they ghosts?
they're not. And
Are
that
you sure?
They've been pretty lifeless.
Yeah.
and they're getting married. And we'll be back. We'll pick this up with the starting of some interviews for a new member of the crew and episode 3 of Call of Cthulhu: The Nightmare Society on September 13th, because we'll not be here next week for the start of your next case on a cruise ship.
We're going into the captain's territory now.
Yes,
Yeah.
we
Also,
are.
take a note. We have to go make sure the captain has proper clothing.
So a cruise
I-
ship on the open
nothing
sea.
of it. Yeah, but we're also
Aw.
going into like Florence and Marcel's territory, a fancy party.
Yeah, that's right.
Yes.
It's a masquerade
First,
ball. It's gonna be a huge fan. Yeah, it's gonna be like Titanic essentially.
They forked over that extra 50 pounds pretty quickly.
They did.
I think they
They
might
did.
be.
They're
loaded.
pretty loaded. But we'll be back with the second case. Unfortunately, that is the end of Jonathan Ladke's story.
Hmm.
You know
Made
what?
it
He
most
died
of
doing what he loved.
Died,
Shooting
Dying.
shooting
died-
things and being quippy.
died figuring out a puzzle. So
Yeah.
This is true.
yeah, that could have gone really
And
bad.
you know what?
So.
Here's the funny thing. I was gonna say as you were doing the epilogue that he had a note. He would have had a note in his desk just in case,
Oh yeah.
which essentially boils down to please bury me next to my brother.
Oh.
But
Ooh.
Yeah.
The thing about that
Fuck.
is that we can't.
Yeah. No, they probably found that note and felt really bad.
But
Yeah, it was just like a lot of like, ooh.
But we'll pick up with the next session about 3 weeks later with the final interview, which will be the new character.
Sailor suit.
And then the next little case on the Marie Antoinette cruise ship.
Hopefully this one's less deadly.
So, good night, everybody.
Nice.
We will level up everybody's skills off stream. So,
Boring. Yeah.
Have a good night.
it's very boring and time consuming. So, good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night.
Thank you for watching. I can smell your guts.